Hello. Hehehe. Hi. I see that my chat is still not working. The YouTube chat is still not really working. Let me just do another test. Test. Does this work? It works! Oh my god! The YouTube stuff is showing up, guys! The YouTube stuff is showing up finally! Let's go! Anyway, hello Pew, hello Rabbit, hello Wina, hello Octavius, hello! Hi! Oh my gosh. No, the thing is I can only test it after the time, I only can test it after like the stream starts. So literally I can only test it when like I stream, and previously I still couldn't get it to work, and today I finally got it to work. So that's great. Okay. So by right it should appear, because that was my comment from YouTube, but you know, it be like that sometimes. YouTube learning from Shadow. No. YouTube chat really cast into the void. I don't know why it just refuses to pull from there. But yeah, I re-logged into my YouTube on bot rigs and seems like it worked. So hopefully this continues. Yeah. Hi Dakodachi. Hello. Welcome in, guys. Hello. Welcome in. Maybe I should start like YouTube, and I gotta be like, hey everybody, it's me. Yeah, but guys, today is exciting because we are using different decks today for today's reading. Hi Shadow Noise. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So today's reading, while I talk about the decks, you guys can start like sending in requests. I have free 1-card readings, so 1 free reading per person per session. And then if you would like prioritized readings, I do have paid 3 and 5 card readings. And if you're into Honkai Star Rail, I can also do a reading for your favorite Honkai Star Rail character. I will also help you formulate the questions if you don't know how to ask. Yeah, because most people don't really know how to ask tarot questions, so I can help you with that. But yeah, feel free to request through the Hipsy link on YouTube. It will be pinned in the pinned and in the description, and then on Twitch it will be in the pinned, or occasionally Rabbit might do the exclamation Hipsy. Rabbit, is that command available for other people to use? Like if they exclamation Hipsy, they'll be able to see it. Did you create it that way? Because if it is, I might as well like put it into my my command list. Okay, right. Hi Kuro, I'm outside right now. Have fun. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend, Kuro. Have a wonderful weekend. Okay, yeah, no problem. Enjoy your Saturday. Hi Quinstein, thank you so much for testing it. Yeah, okay, let me just add it to my many commands. Hipsy, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Hey, hi Alex. Hello, hi Rod. Hi. Is that a new deck? That's right. These are new decks. Hey. Thanks for the 100 biddies, girl. Take my money. Thank you for your very, very kind contribution to the sheep fund, the feed sheep fund. Yay, thank you so much. Yay. Yeah, okay, so this is obviously this barely scratches the tip of the iceberg when it comes to like how many decks I have, but yeah, let's begin. Hey, the eyeball. It's cute, isn't it? Yeah, I was doing readings for it on Thursday, and everyone was like, so cute! I really love Kanisart. I'm sorry, this is a Thai name. I really love their decks. They also have like a cat tarot deck. They have like a Luna Lupin rabbit deck, and they have one that is like Into the Wild tarot deck, I think. It's so cute, but it's kind of expensive. I wanted to get one, but it's expensive. Time to put it on throne. Yeah, you see, even on the manual, we have like the... Look at this! Even on the manual, we have a Shiba! It's cute! Anyway, Radavi, don't worry, I can see your messages. I'm not ignoring YouTube, okay? If you're interested, feel free to like click the link and do a request. Yeah. Then I will be with you shortly, okay? Yeah, the only problem is that like I was like, oh my gosh, such a thick guidebook. I'm so happy. Anyway. It's in Thai. Yeah, the guidebook's in Thai, so it be what it be. It be what it be. Yeah. It's in Thai. Oh, pain and suffering. Oh. Anyway, hi Milkoto. Welcome. Yeah, but one thing I like about the deck is that it has gold gilding. Look at the gilding. Look at the gold gilding. Oh my god. It's shiny. It's shiny. Guy put in Thais. No. In Thai. Shining, yeah. Coventry finally. I'm sorry, what's Coventry? Hi Skylar, hello. Oh my gosh, I can't read your backwards name, but like I'll try. Yeah, we love shiny, okay? If it's shiny, it has a higher chance of catching my attention. Okay, I'll just be very honest. So it catches my attention when it's shiny, eh? And then, of course, we have the Oracle deck of today. So, for the past few sessions, we've been using the Moonstruck Crystals Affirmations deck, which you guys love, and I'll bring back some point. But I thought it's time to finally debut my beautiful Starseed Oracle. Okay, you see the deck is very unique. It's a collaboration by Rebecca Campbell and then Neil Noel, who are both pretty fairly reputable names in the Oracle and Tarot community. So yeah, it just be like that. Anyway, I got this a while ago because I thought, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful deck. And then I realized that I had no freaking idea how to use it. But I have done my studying on it, so we got this. See, it's so beautiful. Look at the back. Hey, it has very gorgeous illustrations. So I'll be using this. I'll be using this to add to my readings as well. Okay, let's put this here. And then because it's a new deck, I seek your understanding if I do want to refer to the guidebook here, okay? So like, just be understanding if I have to refer to the guidebook. Okay, this one I'll put it. By the way, how's the relics farm? It's so sucky. Not a single pair of speed boots. Oh my god, it's terrible. Hello, Ji-san, sugoi dekai. Yeah, sugoi dekai. It's a sugoi dekai deck. Very big. It's big. Hi, Kemiya. Hello. Welcome in. Yes, it's my art papa, Ji-song. He is, you know, Ji-song, some of my viewers told me to call you like mama. So should I call you mama? I'll be like, Ji-song mama. I'll be like, Ji-song mama. And then just will be like, what? He'll be like, what? That'd be really funny. Anyway, yeah. So like I said, if you would like to have a reading, feel free to go to the link and yeah, ask any questions. I mean, I do have some limits on what I'm willing to read and stuff like that, but don't let that stop you. Okay, don't let that stop you. Just don't ask really weird questions that would get me banned from Twitch, and I think you'll be fine. Okay, so I do have free one card readings, so I split it into standard readings, and then I also split it into a listing for HSR characters only if you like that. Okay, so each person is entitled to a free general one card live reading, and also a free HSR live reading, and yeah, So if you like priority, feel free to get one of those get one of the 3 or 5 card readings. I promise I will make it worth your while. Okay. So okay. First up we have Kemiya. Thank you for requesting. Okay. So Kemiya asks, I'm planning a new artistic project starting from scratch. I know it'd be difficult, but I would like to have an idea of the path it would take. Okay, so perhaps how would Kemiya's Kemiya or Kemiya? Kemiya. Okay, Kemiya. Okay, so how would Kemiya's new artistic project go? Okay, let's try. How will Kemiya's artistic project go? I know it's difficult, you know, to start new projects. Personally, I've started my own project. It sucks. Okay, it sucks so bad. Okay, here we go. Alright. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like you will be pretty prudent when you do the artistic project. This is a card of, like, you know, being very careful, being frugal with your resources, and it seems like you will take a pretty serious and careful attitude with this project. You know, look at this doggy with his beautiful, cute pentacle in his mouth. He's trying to hide away all the good stuff, you know? I would say that put aside your fear of, like, investing into this project, because when you do all these artistic things, sometimes you tend to ask yourself stuff like, oh no, am I putting too much into it, or like, maybe I shouldn't put too much into it, you know? These thoughts usually come to us, but what this card suggests is that you should probably put that aside, and while being careful, still invest inside the project, you know? Give your all, and I think only then can your project really flourish. Yeah, so that is likely the path you'll take, you know? You'll be careful. Perhaps you might find a point where you'll be afraid to invest, but just invest your resources. Resources can mean money, it can mean time, it can mean energy, but I think you know better than I do what I'm talking about, so there you go. Okay, now let's see your oracle card. Oh my god, I'm so excited to use this. Woo! Okay, so what should be Kemiya's next step? Excite. This one. Wait. Okay. Jump in. Andromedan energy. Adventure. Say yes to change. Okay. So likely this project will also bring quite a bit of change to you. It's likely going to challenge what you currently know. So I get a feeling you're gonna try something new with this project. It's not necessarily like a huge shock to your system kind of change, but perhaps you'll be trying something new, like I don't know, drawing something you've never drawn before. I don't know what you mean by artistic project, but yeah, if you're thinking whether you should go ahead with it since you're in the planning stage, then yeah, I think this card just basically says yes, go ahead with it. And you know, I think you'll be able to do it. Yeah, you'll actually be able to do it. Okay, yeah, just make sure that you know you don't hold back too much. Okay, when we do projects like this, I mean, I've felt it before. Okay, from this onwards is my personal take. Okay, the reading is done, and this is my personal take. Yeah, because personally, when I've done projects like this, a lot of times I'm like, oh no, will it work? Am I like overthinking it? Am I putting too much into this? Am I overestimating myself? Yeah, I don't know. You could be a very, very confident professional person and you don't really get thoughts like that. But personally, that's Those are the thoughts that I do get. So, you know, just say yes to the change. Okay, say yes to the project. Just go forth, and yeah, I think you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Okay. There is like to sum it up, you know, there's some careful planning. There is a bit of like the sense of frugality, like, you know, you're trying to manage things with like limited resources and stuff, but you should do it either way. You should do it. Okay. Thank you for your request, and I hope this helps. Okay. Thank you. I hope this helps. Thank you. Yay. Let's see. Is it Martin? Oh, okay. Okay, those of you who have come in, you realize that You're welcome, Kamiya. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope it does help. This is a pretty general look at what you're gonna do, so you know, it's natural to be curious about how the path will go, but understand that ultimately it's shaped by your own decisions, okay? Don't take my word for it and be like, oh, so this is how it's gonna go. Nah, that's not what Read Tarot is for. Is that now that you know the potential pitfalls, which is that you potentially be holding back a lot, then maybe you could consider, you know, like trying to divert more resources to it, or giving more of yourself into the art, because that's kind of like how arts are. Okay, we have Alex. Okay, hi Alex, thank you for your request. All right. Oh, I see Quinn's reading. Thank you for requesting a love 3 card reading. You know what? Because I promised priority to the 3 card reading, Alex, give me a moment. I'll be doing the love reading first, okay? Okay. You're wondering about love life? Is there any in my future? The quintessential love reading. That's always... It's always romantic, isn't it? We think of like, was there love in my future? I personally do readings for myself from time to time when I'm curious. I'm like, is there love in my future? And do not recommend, okay? Do not recommend. Either the cards will be very honest with you, or you get confused because you're biased. Yeah, this is why a lot of readers don't like to do self-readings. It's not because they cannot do it, but it's very hard to get past your personal bias towards yourself. It's easy to get past your biasness towards other people, but for yourself, oh my gosh, it sucks. It sucks so much. You will only see what you want to see. That's kind of what I feel. That's kind of what I feel goes on. So what to do? Okay. We are wearing tinted glasses, so no choice. Yeah. We all have our prejudices, we all have our preferences and things like that. We can take them off easily for other people, but for ourselves, it's like... yeah, near impossible, I feel. It's possible, just near impossible to be fully... because you are you know, you have all these things, expectations. It's difficult. Okay. So Quinn, thank you for requesting a love reading. Okay, wondering about love life. Is there any in my future? Okay, so perhaps let's see if okay, so what is in Quinn's love life? Okay, what does Quinn's love life look like? I assume in the future you probably mean around like near future, around this year to next year. Okay, so is there any... What is Quinn's love life gonna be like? What's Quinn's love life looking like? Probably. What's Quinn's love life looking like? Oop. Don't mind. Okay, well. Interesting. Like how the card catches the light as it shuffles. It's pretty, isn't it? Very beautiful. Okay, so we have your 3 cards. I should probably put this away. This is really freaking distracting. Okay, off you go. Alright. We have these cards. Interesting combination. Not gonna lie. This is a pretty interesting combination. Yeah, and of course, the death card is always drawn to look very striking. Okay. So it seems like a pretty balanced spread. It touches on quite a lot of things, okay? So I want to first say that the death card does not mean literal death. It does not mean the conventional bad things you think it means. It just looks scary, okay? A lot of death cards tend to just look very scary for no reason, in my opinion. Yeah, but okay. So for the 2 of Cups, you got the reverse 2 of Cups, you got the Death, which is a major arcana, and you also got 2 of Swords. So we got quite a lot of 2s. Interesting. Okay, so 2 of Cups upright generally means a new relationship, and Cups usually means emotions and stuff like that. But upside down, I would say that there is probably something emotional, some kind of emotional blockage you have towards new relationship. Okay, so basically it's like it's possible for you to get a relationship, but you're being held back by something emotionally, whether that is something like fear, whether that's something like insecurity, whether it's just general, maybe, I don't know, social awkwardness. I'm not sure about your current circumstances, but it could be any of the above. Perhaps you've had a bad relationship before, and you still haven't gone past that emotionally. Like sometimes it takes longer for people to recover from past relationships or like past fears and stuff like that. And it seems like you're at this state where oof, you probably want one. Okay, if not, you won't be asking this question in the first place. But until you get past whatever this emotional block is, it might be a bit hard. Okay, and also death. Now, for the death is major arcana. So major arcana usually means a huge shift, a huge development in your life, and death upright usually just means that the death of something. Okay, it doesn't mean the death of a literal person. It just means that you know, some part of the past you will have to die in order for you to move on to the future you, to the present you. Okay, so what I see is that you have to move on and place whatever emotional hesitation you have, you know, emotional blockage you have from this card behind. Okay, so that part of you has to quote unquote die in order for you to move on. Okay, to move on and be able to fully embrace a new relationship, you know, a new romantic relationship. And most likely you will also how to say this, you will also find that it benefits your platonic relationships. It's not just romantic relationships, it's also platonic relationships, all relationships in your life. Okay, so yeah, that would be great. Okay, Astuders Miller, I'm going to cancel your previous one because you're going to let's see. Mil, I'm not so sure you did. I'll give you a general reading, okay? Because I don't quite understand what you're saying. But decline this request. Information missing. Okay, very nice. Right, okay, I'm just gonna continue. Alright. So we got the Two of Swords. So you can see this doggo is blindfolded and he is holding two swords. Now, when it comes to swords, swords usually governs logic, it governs intellect, it governs sharp thinking, it governs conflict as well, okay? It governs conflict as well. And when you see Two of Swords, it means being caught between two very difficult choices, okay? It's like, you know, caught between a rock and a hard place. Caught between a rock and like a hard place. So I suppose there are some decisions you have to make. So it could be struggling between like obligations like work. It could be struggling with obligations like, I don't know, work, school, family's expectations, anything like that, okay? So there is this struggle that you're experiencing when it comes to perhaps letting romantic love into your life, okay? So on top of like perhaps having some emotional blockage that you would have to get over, there is also some decisions that you're struggling with, and it is very clearly interfering with a potential love life and things like that. So perhaps consider how you can balance all of this, you know? If let's say you're in a career where you work very long hours or anything like that, is there a way to squeeze in time for romance? Is there a way to pivot to something else still within your career that lets you work less hours and isn't too much of a pay cut? Or perhaps if it's family related, is there something, could you have a talk with them about their expectations and the relationships? But if you're an adult, honestly, just do what you wish, okay? Just do what you wish. You're an adult after all, right? I hope you're an adult. Yeah, so all in all, oh hi Ocean Man, hello. So all in all, I feel like I sense a bit of insecurity about your love life. I could maybe, you know, in order for me to give you a better reading, it will be very helpful if you can give me some context. But of course, I understand if you don't want to. Yeah, maybe from the look that you gave me, probably I hit a nerve. Yeah, so I would say that there is something that you would have to move past in order to really like welcome this love into your life. When I say welcome, it means that, you know, you're in the mental and physical state to be like, yes, I am ready to receive love. And when people can sense the energy, like, you know, they can sense that you are ready, they will come. They will come. Of course, you have to put in reasonable effort, but you know, that's not the focus here. The focus is you being ready for it, right? And as for the decisions part, to me, it isn't super clear what they could be. I only stated some possibilities as to like why you think, oh no, you're not pursuing a specific person, whether or not is you're just not pursuing love in general. There are many obstacles, so there. there. Okay, so I feel like think about what's stopping you emotionally from pursuing love, okay? And then you do your best to move past that. And then yeah, no, it's just general. I'm happy where I am, to be honest, like that you said. I see, so you're kind of like happy where you are? I see. Very nice. Okay. And then, well, decisions. Yeah, maybe it's just something that's at the back of your mind. It's possible. It's possible that it's just stuff at the back of your mind. Or like, if you haven't been... I'm just wondering, is there more, room for love? Yeah. there's definitely room for love, okay? Maybe not in the way that you're expecting it, you know? You see these two little puppies over here? It could be something like, it could mean something like adoption, you know? You adopt like puppies, you find love in your heart for animals. Yeah, it could mean numerous kinds of love. So if that's what you're saying, then I mean, I was reading it through the lens of like romantic love, but you know, it could really mean any kind of love. But yeah, these are the potential pitfalls, which honestly, if you know about them, oh no, you're right, like romantically. Ah, I see. Okay. If that's what you're saying. Hi May, hello, hi. Omisoshiru no suke. Are? That's a long name. Hello. Yeah, so these are some potential pitfalls. Okay, moving on, like maybe you don't know it, but there is something emotional that perhaps, you know, stops you from pursuing romantic love. But yeah, it doesn't have to be that way, okay? Because sometimes after you get a reading, you're like, oh, so these are the things I have to look out for. And then because you look out for them, you put in the effort to not do these, then your future will change, okay? So it's possible that after you get this reading, you're like, okay, I'm going to look out for these. And then like in the future, wow, my love life's pretty smooth because you already worked out the pitfalls, right? So yeah, I think you're pretty solid. If you're happy where you are, then I suppose these things are more secondary, you know, these are more secondary. But I would say the one that seems to come out to me the most is like the two difficult choices. So perhaps if you ever run into anything like you have to make a choice, make a difficult choice, then just be careful and think through it with like a logical mind, okay? Think through it rationally, and then hopefully you can make the decision that hurt you less. Yeah. Okay, so that is the tarot reading. Let's see. Okay, this is the tarot reading. Let me move it up a bit so that I have space for your oracle cards. Okay, so you get like 2 oracle cards. All right, so this is, I would say, like, what's the next step? What's the next step for Queen's love life? What's the next step Queen should take? Okay, not specifically a love life, but what's the next step Queen should take? We have, ooh, okay, let me just move this up a bit. Okay, because these cards are a bit bigger than wait, stop moving. Okay, Star Family, you're part of a team of souls called in support. So so I feel like when it comes to emotional things, you know, you have your family, you have your friends, you have a support system. So do talk it out with them, you know, consult with them if you run into any problems. Maybe you could even ask them, hey, you know, like what do you think? Do you know anyone you could introduce to me? It could be something like that. Just make sure you use your support system, because you definitely have one, okay? And then we have your second card. What are the next steps? Okay. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So I would say, you know, you're enjoying life now, right? You're enjoying life as it is. You're fine being a single person, and that is absolutely great. Okay, that's absolutely great. So while you're a single, enjoy life, you know? Make love to life, like this card says. Enjoy what life has to offer, and perhaps only at the point when you realize, I kind of want something more, then you pursue a romantic relationship. So if life is good, then just keep going. Yeah. From what I can see, it seems like you're pretty well placed, okay? You're pretty well placed right now. You seem to have like a support system. You seem to have your life settled, stable, and everything. So I guess it's just like a curiosity of like, what is there any love in your future? Yeah, I do see potential obstacles because you're used to being single, okay? You're used to being single, and that could potentially cause like some problems if you jump too fast into a relationship. But these problems can be solved. They can be solved. I won't say easily solved, but these problems can be solved. So just look out for potential conflicts. Okay, think about. I would say that ultimately consider any emotional blockages, any emotional like fears you have towards relationship. Also consider potential problems, like major problems in a potential relationship, and I think you're okay. Yeah, you're okay. Okay. And that's my reading for you. Thank you, Quinn. Thank you, Quinn, for requesting the reading. I hope this helps. If you like it, it would mean the world to me if you can leave a review, but that is not compulsory. Just do it if you want to. Okay, thank you. Yay. Done. Let's go. Okay. Now let's go to Alex. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome, Quinn. Thank you for requesting. I know it takes a certain amount of trust to get a reading from me, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know I'm not your standard reader. I am not your typical tarot reader as well, because I don't show my face. Okay, I do show my hands though, so you know that it's a live reading. It's a live reading, definitely. Ta-da! It's shuffle hours. Shuffle hours. Okay, let's see. Okay, and it's another love reading. I see. Alex, have you already asked about your love? Have you asked about your love life before? Or like, is this the first time? Because I can't keep track, but if you've already asked within like the past few sessions I've had, I think it's a bit too soon to like ask about love reading. You ain't that Zoltan machine you're finding theme parks. Lol. Wait, are you talking about like those theme parks where you insert a coin and then they give you like a pre-written printed piece of paper with your supposed fortune on it? Is that the one you're talking about? Because I think I've seen those before, but I've never done it. I've always wanted to do it, but like, it's such a scam. Now that I've grown up and I've learned to read cards, I can do it for myself. Yeah, those machines. Oh no. Hey, at least I'm cuter. I'm cuter than those machines, okay? And you don't have to go to a theme park to find me. You can find me from the comfort of your own home. Open up your phone, just tune into my stream and you get me. There we go. Easy. Easy. Gosh, I'm so weak for gilding. Why are cards with gilding so beautiful? Easy peasy. That's right. Easy peasy. Okay, let's go. Okay, Alex, I hope you're watching. Okay, what's love life? General trajectory of my love life in the coming months. I mean, okay, general trajectory. What does Alex's love life look like in the coming months? Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles, which to me is one of the most straightforward cards in tarot. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So fives generally mean changes, conflicts, and Pentacles generally refers to material resources. We have stuff like so it could refer to stuff like money, status symbols, you know, and in many cases, to me, it also represents non-material resources such as time and energy as well. So do take note of that. All right. So in general, Five of Pentacles means charity. Okay, not say charity, but like there seems to be a sense of like injury, illness, or even if it's not injury and illness, it means like it means that you suffer some kind of setback in terms of your resources. So if I read it in the love sense, I would charity. Sorry, charity is probably another card, but like becoming destitute in a sense, because you see these dogs. Oh no, bandages. Oh no, poor. You know, poor. No money, no food. That kind of feeling. Sorry, I was like thinking of keywords. Charity is actually the next card, I think. Yeah. So if I'm gonna read this in your love life, perhaps it's if you have a love, if you're already seeing someone, then I would see that this relationship is taking a lot of resources from you, like to the point where you're very drained. It's getting too much. You know, I see that you're carrying a lot of the relationship and things like that. Maybe it's out of desperation, maybe it's out of whatever, but of course, I would advise against giving too much into a relationship, no matter what stage it is, okay? Yeah, because sometimes we're like thinking, oh, you know, I love this person so much, I want to give them everything. But remember to save some for yourself, okay? There's like this imbalance of not having enough for yourself, whether that be time, energy, or money, okay? Because you have given them to someone else, or they have kind of been taken from you in a sense. Yeah. Hi Kiko, hello. Don't know if I drop a request, don't know if I'm able to tune in. For you, I can just ask you if you're here. If you're not here, I'll just move on to another one. So no problem. Don't worry. Yeah. Don't worry guys. So if you're not in a relationship, then I would say that something in your life is taking a lot out of you. So you know, you're in this state where you're in this very spent and drained state of mind, physical state, you know, probably very tired, most likely from work. You know, you're like, oh my gosh, work so much, so little money, and that kind of thing. So then so I would say that perhaps fix this part where you're drained first before you go look for your love life. And if you do find someone, no matter how much you like them, remember to take care of yourself first, okay? Okay? Make sure there's some balance in the resources you keep for yourself versus the resources you spend. Alright? That is kind of what I see in the upcoming months. Okay, you seem like a very nice and caring person, so I wouldn't put it past you to perhaps put too much, even though you don't have that much, and like leave nothing for yourself. Okay, oops, sorry. What should be Alexa's next step? Okay, what should be Alexa's next step? Alright, we have this. Alright, baby steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Alright, this is a pretty interesting one. Okay? So sometimes, humans, we're all born with a natural intuition. Okay, we are all born with intuition. There's no one who doesn't have intuition. Okay, hold on. Hi Maru, hello, just dropped my request in what cool stream idea. Hi Maru, thank you for dropping by. Yes, it's a wonderful stream idea, isn't it? Thank you for the support. I'll get to you when I get to you, and if you could stick around, I will tell you when your turn is up, and then I will do it for you, okay? Okay? Yeah, please be patient. Thank you. Alright, so back to the reading. So baby steps. Okay, everyone is born with intuition, innate intuition. It's just that when we grow up, when we experience so many different things, we are told to ignore our intuition a lot. We are told to ignore it a lot. You know, when you say, but mommy, I feel it's like there's something weird about that guy, and then your mom looks at you, is like, nonsense, this is a nice guy, okay? Don't think too much. Everyone always tells you don't think too much, but there's a reason you feel something is off, okay? Hi Rui, hello, come in. If you like a reading, please feel free to drop a reading in. Thank you. Vibing with readings. Yes, vibing is good. Yeah, right? Okay. So when it comes to a romantic relationship, sometimes when you meet someone, you're vibing pretty well, but at the same time, you're like, there's something off about this person. There's something off about this person. You're like, and then you just, yeah. If a person makes you go, or like they don't make you feel good, something about them makes you not feel good, then you have to follow your intuition. Okay. You have to listen to this intuition, that tiny voice inside you telling you like, this person doesn't seem... There's something off about this person, okay? So it may not make sense, but it will benefit you to follow it before it makes sense, okay? Don't allow it to make sense. Once it makes sense, it's too late. You get what I mean? Yeah, people always say, don't worry about it, or like, you're thinking too much. Oh my god, I cannot... Or like, you're thinking too much, you're overthinking it. Everyone's always telling you you're overthinking it, okay? Oh my god, yeah, so... It just be like that. So anyway, Alex, it seems like there's some warning against some kind of imbalance, you know. There may be a bit of the sense of like, you ignoring your intuition to get with someone, or perhaps, you know, giving too much because, you know, you like them so much. So just look out for these pitfalls, and then I think your love life should be okay. Okay, should be okay. I'm hesitant to say anything because I don't want to give you false hope, but these are things you should be looking out for. Okay, yeah, and that's my reading for you. Thank you so much for requesting, Alex. I hope this helps you. If you like it, please do leave me a review. Not compulsory, but very much appreciated. Thank you. Yay! All right. Okay, next we have Mysterious Miller. Arigatou. Yay! Thank you so much. I hope I could help you find clarity. You get no ace. Handcam, let's go. Handcam, let's go, baby. Okay. Mysterious asks, is my future becoming a very good person? Okay, seems like English is not your first language. I'll give you a general read, okay? I'll give you a general read, and then you can just see if that is what you would like. If not, see if that was what you would like. Readings are not about you liking it or not, because sometimes they tell you very uncomfortable truths, okay? They tell you very uncomfortable truths. So, I would say open your mind, open your heart to what they're telling you, because there's usually at least some truth to them. So even if you don't really believe, like, what can tarot tell me? Just think of it as a self-reflection, things you can improve on, because usually that's the case. I need to also admit that I'm not a psychic, okay? If you would like a reading from a psychic, then you're looking at the wrong place, you're barking up the wrong tree, okay? There are plenty of other readers on Hipsy that are clairvoyant, clairaudient, and also they're psychics, you know, psychic mediums and stuff. So if that's what you're looking for, then please go and find my fellow creators on Hipsy. But I am mostly just your average, mostly just your average cute VTuber reader, okay? So there, yeah. Okay. Oops, wrong tree. Queen, no. I sure hope you don't think you barked up the wrong tree with your reading. I will be very sad. Yeah, anyway, for Kiko, if you like, you know I can give you readings anytime, right? We're close enough. You can just ask me like, could I consult with you on something? I won't say no, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's go. So, what's in the future for Asturias? Asturias, let's see. Wait, let's see. The star. Okay. Wow, this is a pretty important development in your life. Seems like your future does hold something pretty important for you. I'm thinking somewhat in the near future, like this year or something like that, okay? So the star is a major arcana. It's all about, like, you know, rejuvenation. It's all about rejuvenation, you know, recovery, rejuvenation. Because it comes, if I'm not wrong, it comes after, I'm so sorry, for the major arcana, I still don't remember the exact order, okay? I don't remember the exact order, but I believe it comes after the tower. So when something bad happens, you know, something bad happens, you're drained from solving the problem, you know, you have been beaten down, you're down for the count, you're tired, and this card is essentially a card of, you know, rejuvenation, being able to recover from something that's happened before. So I would say that, you know, whatever the year throws at you, you seem to have what you need to recover, whether emotionally, physically, mentally. So I'll just say don't worry too much about it, okay? But it's not a given that you will definitely recover. You also have to put in effort to, you know, give yourself some space, give yourself time to recover from setbacks and things like that. And it's generally good practice to always give yourself time to recover, give yourself breaks and stuff. I mean, I'm a VTuber. I suck at giving myself breaks, but they're definitely necessary. Okay, don't be like me. Don't be like a VTuber. Be someone who knows how to recover. Be someone who knows how to take breaks, and you will find that whatever setbacks you encounter this year, okay, will not be able to bring you down. Okay, now let's see. Let's see what, is there any, like, steps you should take? Okay, what is your next step? What is Asterius's next step? What is their next step? We have We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay, so I would say that if you're in the process of creating anything, okay, understand that you are loved by the universe. Okay, I'm not sure about your family situation, so it could also mean love from your family, love from your mother. Okay, but understand that even if you don't really have that much love from your family, that you are loved by the universe, your existence is love. So allow yourself to bring things into creation, okay? Even if you're not a creative person, you bring plenty of things into existence just by existing, okay? When you do work, you know, the work you create, you're bringing something into existence. When you make someone happy, you're bringing their happiness into existence. So don't downplay your achievements, and yeah, just make sure you give yourself some love as well. Give yourself love, give yourself space, and you will be able to take what comes at you this year. Okay? Yes. Thank you for your request, Asterius. I hope you like it. Okay. I shall mark it as done. Let's go. Hi, Nakoeko. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the vibes, okay? It's just basically me talking a lot, okay? So I seek your understanding if at some point I get a bit hoarse, because once again, I'm a VTuber. I suck at taking breaks. All my fellow VTubers be like, hey, stop this call out post. You know, maybe I should do a VTuber oracle deck. Maybe it's just reminders for content creators or something, like general reminders, but particularly directed at VTubers. And then like 5 of the cards are and it's like half the deck is just variations of take a break. Thanks for the hydrate, rabbit. Sippy. Okay, yeah. Okay, so next up is Kiko. Is Kiko watching? Kiko, are you watching? Or has Kiko been cut off from Wi-Fi? Because that would be very tragic. Imagine living in current society and not having access to Wi-Fi. That's like a human rights violation. Okay, great that Kiko is here. Okay, I'll shuffle it and get right to it. A general reading regarding health for this upcoming week. Okay, the thing is, I don't really do health readings in terms of like very specific, watch out for watch out for your nose, watch out for your stomach, that kind of thing. But I can see if there's any. I can give you a reading on like perhaps stuff you need to take note of to take care of yourself, if that is okay with you. Yeah, workplace no Wi-Fi, so I gotta use the mobile Wi-Fi. It seems like it's working fine for you, Kiko. Yeah, okay. But if I do give any health advice, understand that this is for entertainment purposes only. If anything happens because you follow my advice, I take no responsibility, okay? Alright. So let's see. Okay, is there does Kiko have anything to take note of with regards to taking care of herself, maybe her health? You know, is there anything she needs to take special note of? Okay, let's go. Excuse me. We have the Nine of Swords. This is pretty interesting. This is actually pretty interesting. Okay. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords comes after the Eight of Swords, which, if you remember, is the blindfolded lady, like tied to the swords. That means, you know, being trapped into a situation of your own making. And honestly, I feel like Kiko really cannot escape swords for some reason. Okay, every reading I give her includes swords. Like, if she's gonna get a tattoo, she better tattoo a sword on herself. It's true, isn't it? It doesn't matter what deck. I've used at least 3 different decks for her readings, and they all come up with swords. It's not a deck issue, it's a Kiko issue. Just kidding. Alright, so it comes after that, and it usually means some kind of lingering regret, being weighed down by something. So I would see that upside down, it means that you're kind of recovering from that lingering regret. Okay, swords usually means intellect, logic, and oftentimes also means a career, your school related things, anything that has to do with like knowledge and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm seeing that perhaps there is something that you need to know about your workplace, because it seems like your health, or you know, your general well-being is incredibly tied to your workplace, since you spend so much of your time at work. Okay, I would say that if you have been facing any kind of bad decisions at work, bad consequences at work, you're at this stage where you're kind of recovering from it. You know, you're kind of like recovering from like, for example, something didn't go your way at work, and the coming week is about you coming to terms with it and moving on from it, perhaps. Yeah, moving on from regret. That's kind of like the general theme of it. Okay, the general theme of it. And I would say that I'll say something about this card tells me that perhaps also take a short break from things that are causing you too much stress. Okay, it doesn't just mean like work matters. Okay, mentally. Okay, you need to take a break mentally from things that are causing you stress. So it doesn't just mean like work. It could also mean like things you do for fun, such as games and stuff like that. So that is most likely what I see in the health. Let's see if the oracle cards have anything else for you. Hi, Pressville. Hello. Hi, Ceres. Hello. Welcome in. Just carry your sword easy. Yeah, and then get arrested because you don't have a license for carrying a sword in SG. Hi, Ceres. If you would like a reading, feel free to request. Okay, it might take some time to get to you, but I'll get to you nonetheless. Thanks for the hydrate. Alright. Alright, what's Kiko's next steps? Let's see, okay. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Kiko, do you see this shit? Do you see this? Do you see this? Huh? Remember what I said about breaks? Huh? This is a call out. This is a freaking call out. But essentially, I would say stuff like, I know you tend to stay up very late because revenge procrastination, you know, that's kind of a thing. That's why people stay up late, because they didn't do enough during the day, or, you know, they want to get some time back for themselves and stuff like that. So, I mean, it could also, the lingering regret could be like, ah shit, I regret not sleeping, now I'm tired, okay? Yeah, but essentially, be tender to your own body, okay? Nourish it. Is because taking care of yourself, self-care is not just like what Maru said. Self-care is not just being like doing nice things for yourself, okay? It's not just about like, oh, sleep early. It's not just about like, oh, take a break from things. It's also about consciously making decisions that may not bring you much joy, but unnecessary. So it could be stuff like, you know, trying to be more regular with your meals, trying to eat better food, you know, better quality food. It could also mean limiting your game time if it eats into your sleep time. It could be limiting, you know, stuff that does not bring you joy. That limiting stuff that both brings you joy and stuff that does not bring you joy, okay? So just prioritize your body, okay? I think the nourishment part, you see, it's the first part, nourishment. This is very important. So Kiko, please eat your vegetables. Please, I'm begging you. Hi Kiriyuki, welcome in. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? Okay, I'll get to your reading after I get to Maru's reading. Yeah, but do focus in particular on getting enough sleep and eating decent food. Okay? Okay, if you're not gonna eat the veg, eat something that at least makes up for the fiber, okay? Eat more fruits. Okay, eat more fruits. Eat more fruit. Balance everything. Try and eat less snacks if possible. So I mean, the typical dietary advice applies for you, so you can see. You want to really get your body in order. It seems like in terms of maintaining your current physical state, it would be more important to, like, nourishment and rest seems like the most important right now. So go for it and move on from your regret, okay? Because this regret, if you do not take care of your body, you're gonna freaking regret it, okay? Just saying. That hint to yourself too, Shibs? No. This is a reading for Kiko. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm eating cake for dinner. You don't eat cake for like every dinner, so I highly doubt that's an issue for you. Anyway, that's my reading for you, Kiko. I hope that helps. Literally every time Kiko asks for a reading, it's a gigantic call-out post. Look, even if she questioned my interpretation of like the Nine of Swords, like when I pulled out the Oracle card, that was the largest call out I've ever seen this session. Because guess who's probably falling sick? Ah, I see you're falling sick. Of course. Wow, shocking. Shocking considering your 4 a.m. bedtimes and your lack of good quality food and your high workplace stress. Wow, shocking that Kiko is falling sick. Damn. Whatever could have caused it. For real though, please take care, Femu. Please take care. Yeah. Literally all of Kiko's readings all circle back to a workplace. the cards don't seem to have mercy on Kiko for some reason. It's like for other people, sometimes they're like, yeah, just take note of this, okay? You're fine, or like you have this big problem, but it daijoubu. But with Kiko, it's like, oi, excuse me, take care of yourself. Yeah, the cards just look at Kiko and like, no mercy on this one. My voice turned a few octaves lower. Low. Oh yeah, hi Almond, welcome in. Yeah, you got that sexy Kiko voice. Hey. I mean, sometimes the cards get a bit merciless. It's because they've already been telling you something that you already know, but perhaps you haven't been doing much about it, you know? When the cards turn a bit merciless, that's usually the case. Like, they've already told you what you need to know, and you know it, but you haven't done anything about it. So, like, when you come back to them, they're like, alright, don't come back until you're done. Yeah, something like this. Hi, Milkoto, welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be drowned by hydrates. Thank you. I'm drowned. Thank you. You know, I'll take another one, because it's nice. Okay, Maru, are you here? I'm ready for your Redden. It'll be nice if you're here. Yay! Maru, hello! Alright. Okay. Oh, haven't had a tarot reading in a while. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, I'll formulate your question for you. Let's see. Recently, I've been wanting to quit smoking, but it's so difficult to quit without medication. That makes me sick. And the cards can identify the best way to move forward quitting. I see. Okay, I would say that when it comes to stuff like smoking, when it comes to like trying to quit, a lot of it is usually emotional. Okay, a lot of it is usually emotional. It's very mental, and it's often less physical once it passes a certain point. So, of course, I do hope that you manage to find some medication that can help you quit with less side effects. But as long as you're okay with the reading only really covering the emotional and mental aspects, then you know I'm willing to do it for you. It's just that I just want to manage your expectations about the reading because I'm not a doctor. Yeah. It's been medical related. Yeah. I mean, clearly it's weighing on your mind, so I can definitely help you navigate it on the more emotional side. I see. All right, no problem. Thank you for requesting. I really appreciate the support. Okay, yeah. So how should Maru handle quitting smoking? Let's see. All right, how should Maru handle quitting smoking? See. Oof. All right. Okay. This is the Three of Swords. Okay, so Three of Swords is generally a very, very striking card. Okay, Kiko, go off there. Thanks for reading, Kampa. Thanks, Kiko. Thanks for the support. Take care. Okay, take care. My messenger is always open for you, Kiko. Yeah, I may not read it while I'm streaming, but like I'll read it after that. Take care. All right. So. The Three of Swords, as you can see, it's essentially the heartbreak and hurt card. Okay, you can see the poor Togo, and you see the sword right inside. Okay, and well, I would say a Three of Swords generally means recovery from heartbreak. Okay, it generally means recovery from heartbreak. So I feel like when it comes to quitting smoking, it's a bit difficult because this is just a wild guess, but could perhaps your difficulty in quitting be because like in your place of school, in your workplace, you're still surrounded by people who smoke? Like, is it possible that you're surrounded by people who smoke, like where you work, socially, or something like that? No, truthfully, I'm Hikini. I see. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. Okay. Yeah. Because it's just I'm trying to figure out the source of perhaps this heartbreak. Cool. I say quote unquote heartbreak. It doesn't have to be like a relationship or anything. It's just moving on from some kind of hurt. So how did you pick up smoking? Was it to cope? Was it to cope with stress? Because I feel like that's a common thing. Did you pick it up to cope with stress? Did you pick it up to cope socially? Did you pick it up out of boredom? One of my favorite content creators passed away, actually. Yeah, I see. So that is... yeah, I believe that's what we're looking for, okay? One of your favorite content creators passed away, so you're kind of at this state where you're moving on from heartbreak. And while you and I both understand that that's not the main reason why you're struggling to quit smoking, but I would say that when unexpected events happen in your life, we always turn to what comforts us the most, and in your case, it's smoking, okay? Obviously, there's no judgment here because there are many reasons why people pick up smoking. There are many reasons why people go back to smoking, okay? And I would say to find some other way to deal with this heartbreak, okay? So perhaps find other people who are just as heartbroken as you about your favorite content creators. You know, talk to them. Like say, oh man, I miss this content creator. You know, I feel like this was their best work. I feel like they were really good at this. I think it might work because, you know, you're there to listen to each other, and it shouldn't be hard to find people who also like the content creator. Usually when you see posts about these content creators passing away, you see people comment like, oh no, as an ardent supporter. Then you go into the DMs, and of course don't cross boundaries, but from what I know, people will be more than happy to discuss someone they really like, right? Yeah. So, you know, when you are this really sad doggo, it might seem that you're alone, okay? It might seem that you're alone in your hurt and everything, but hey, you're not alone, okay? You're not alone. So when it comes to like quitting smoking, perhaps you might want to look for some support, perhaps groups that deal with quitting smoking. I don't know if there are such support systems over there. Maybe you've already tried, okay? I'm just assuming things here, but if you've already tried, then you know this better than me, okay? It's just that you don't have to do this alone, okay? If you have people who cheer you on, if you have family to cheer you on, you know, you said that you're hikini, right? If you're hikini, then all the more you need to reach out to your support systems. If you don't have family you can really lean on, then perhaps your social circle. As VTubers, we often have wide social circles. And it might be hard to find people to be close to, but you definitely have people who care about you. So lean on them. Don't be alone, okay? The key word here is don't be alone. And I think in terms of your mental state, your emotional state, it is most likely that you'll be able to quit smoking without medication and stuff. Okay, wait, this is a bit iffy. Let me rephrase that. Once again, I still suggest you find a medication that works, but in terms of like your mental mental state, your mental strength side, yeah, talk to someone else. Maybe ask them, hey, could you like, can I talk to you whenever I get a craving? And then you have to tell me not to do it. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be someone who'll be willing to do that. Okay. Yeah, so that is the reverse Three of Swords. Let's see. So what is the next step that Maru should take? That'll be helpful, I think, yeah. Because there is this sense of like loneliness, you know, you're suffering from your hurt yourself. So to move on from that, you have to not be alone. Yeah, not be alone. Don't get too comfortable being alone in this case. Okay. See, alright. We have doors are opening, you decide reward wildcard. I see. So the portal. So I feel like just by being conscious of the need to quit smoking, just by being conscious of this problem you're having and wanting to do something about it, you have essentially opened a portal to better yourself, okay? So you've opened this door, you have opened this door with this reading to, you know, perhaps find a closer social circle. You understand the rewards and the consequences that like lie ahead of you. What's gonna happen if you don't quit? You understand what's gonna happen if you do quit. So once you pass through this portal, it's up to you how you're gonna do things, you know? I would say that the next step is completely up to you. It's completely up to you. Yeah. Because either way, I feel like you have a solution. If say, you know, talking to fellow fans of the deceased, rest in peace, content creator doesn't work out, you can rely on your social circle. If the social circle doesn't work out, you can rely on your family. And if family doesn't really work out, then you can rely on, you know, the doctors to search for like a better medication, better gum, whatever. Okay, you have many layers of help available to you. Okay, so don't give up and just understand that, you know, you're in control. You got this. Okay, and that's my reading for you, Maru. I hope it helps. Thank you. Yay! Let me just mark it as done. Yay! Yeah, welcome, Maru. Let's go. If you like it, then feel free to leave me a review. Not compulsory, but very much appreciated. Gosh, it seems like my Starseed Oracle cards are on fire today. Like, they've been calling out people left, right, center. It's my first time using them, by the way. It's my first time. Alright, okay. So now we have Kiriyuki. Kiriyuki, seems like you're here. Tell you not to smoke by coming to Velo to malt together. You know, considering the impacts of like Velo versus smoking, I think that's a pretty good solution, actually. That's a pretty darn good solution. Excuse me. So those of you on Twitch can see in my bot rigs that the YouTube integration includes saying like which reading, like how the reading is complete, the reading is up next, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping they bring that tool to Twitch. They say they're looking into it, but it might take a while before they complete the integration tool for Twitch. So until then, you guys are not gonna have the fancy Team Hipsy bot. Alright. Shuffling is complete. Okay, so Kiriyuki has asked for a near future reading. Okay. What's like in store? What's in store for Kiriyuki in the next few months? Question of no direction. Just so you know, since I'm quitting my job. Okay, thank you for the context. Okay, guys, context in your requests are always appreciated. Okay. All right, what's in Kiriyuki's near future of about 2 to 3 months? Reversed Queen of Cups. Well, considering that you're quitting soon, I would say that you'll be do you have a job lineup after that? Or is it like you're quitting a toxic situation, you don't really have current plans? Like no judgment, I'm just getting some context and stuff like that. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is a court card. I'm being haunted by the court cards again. Whew. They're some of the more difficult cards to read, by the way. So, pain. Every time I see court card appear, pain. Queens are essentially the more nurturing of their suit. They tend to they tend to embody the nurturing, abundant side of their suit. Okay, so the upside down Queen of Cups suggests, you know, a lack of this abundance, a kind of like diminishing of resources, and a huge lack of emotional fulfillment, because cups are all about like emotions, all about like intuition and things like that. It's been 2 years and they didn't want to accept me as a full-timer, so I'm leaving to find a job that will want to accept me. I see. Hi Fanart, bye. Welcome. I see. Okay. In that case, I think this kind of makes sense, okay? So, perhaps you're looking for emotional fulfillment. You seem to be someone who knows what you want, okay? You know what you want and you see a way to get it. But it seems like your current job just doesn't want to give what you want to you, and you have decided to move on, okay? You have decided to move on. So I would say that I would say to take some time, because from your phrasing it seems like you have not lined up another job yet, and honestly, props to you in this economy. But I would say that take this time to reflect on like what brings you emotional fulfillment, okay, and be someone who listens more to your intuition, okay? Be someone who listens more to your intuition, because you want to find the right fit, okay? So when you start applying for jobs and things like that, don't just think rationally, okay? If something gives you the ick, okay, if you look at the job scope and you're like, ugh, or like during interviews you go, ugh, yeah, feel free to like listen to it, okay? In fact, I wouldn't say feel free to. You have to listen to it, because your intuition is your first warning against disaster. Don't. No, not that. Don't think rationally, but also value your intuition. Okay. In a modern society, we keep telling people, you're thinking too much. This is a nice guy, or like, you're thinking too much. She's not that bad, you know. But oftentimes there's a reason your intuition is like, no, yada, zeta yada, you know. There's a reason they do that, okay? So, because when you see reverse Queen of Cups, upside down cup means like the water pours out. So I foresee that you will devote yourself emotionally to your job search. You know, there will be a lot of devotion of your emotions, your your mental state, your everything. So ensure that it doesn't run out, because once you let this job search or like this current situation drain all of your emotions, let it drain you mentally, you will find yourself becoming someone you don't like, okay? You'll find yourself becoming very envious, you'll find yourself becoming spiteful, you'll find yourself becoming very very off kilter, very off balance, you know. You're like, oh my gosh, why can't I do anything? Why am I not, you know, Why am I not happy? You'll probably end up asking stuff like that to yourself. So I would say that in the coming months, I don't know whether you'll find the job that will benefit you within 2 to 3 months, okay? But these are the things to watch out for, okay? Make sure you don't overdo it, okay? You are your own person and your job does not define who you are. Don't let it get down to that, all right? Don't let it get down to that. Because just because you don't feel like it right now does not necessarily mean that you will still feel like that after the job search. So please take care of your mental health as well, okay? Take care of your mental health. Value emotional fulfillment as well as your intuition, and I think you've got this under control, okay? It's just that right now I could be telling you this, but it could still happen to you because it creeps up on you, yeah. It makes you better. Something tell me that I'll be able to find another job soon. I want to say that it's not that you'll find another job soon. It's just that these are the things to look out for when you're looking for your next job, okay? Yeah, I don't want to give you false hope because it's hard. Yeah. Oh well. Let me give you your oracle card. You still have your oracle card, homie? Don't go yet. Okay, what is Kiryuki's next step? Oh, your dad changes mind. Oh, okay. Have fun with your dad, okay? Remember, he's gonna talk about money. Okay. What is Kiryuki's next step? Let's see. This one. Wait. Baby steps. Oh, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Hook, line, sinker. Still basically what I said, okay? So take baby steps in your job search, okay? Step by step, you know, if you've already done it, great. If not, then start by brushing up your resume, make it look good, you know, get your references in order and everything. And yeah, because once intuition makes sense in hindsight, which it usually does in hindsight, it's already too late. You've already realized that, oh, I should have listened to my intuition. If the manager, if let's say the manager interviewing you is being a bit too invasive for your liking, that could show that they do not respect boundaries. If they keep rescheduling, it could show like the company does not respect work-life balance. You know, stuff like that. Okay, it's not just that. Sometimes everything looks good on paper, but you just don't vibe with the interviewer, you don't vibe with the company culture, and that is okay. It's okay to keep looking. It's okay to not take the first offer that comes your way. Okay? This is what it says. So don't fall prey to the don't think so much line that people keep telling you, all right? Yeah. So step by step. I think you've got this. You've got this, okay? And once more, whether or not you get a job soon, whether or not you get the career of your dreams, you are your own person and you're valid, okay? Don't tie your self-worth to a job. Okay, and that's my reading for you, Kiryuki. Thank you so much for your request. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you like it, feel free to leave me a review, but it's not compulsory, but much appreciated. Okay, thank you. Shall not rush into it, that's right. Don't rush into it, okay? Don't rush into it. Yeah. Sometimes circumstances might mean you do have to rush into certain things, but listen to your intuition, okay? If something is wrong, something is wrong. It means a lot to me. I'm glad I could help you out. That's what tarot reading is about, I feel. Helping people out with this. So as long as I can help you, I'm happy. Hi Steris, it's finally your turn. Are you here? Are you here? Okay, the queue is currently kind of empty. If you would like to a reading or a prioritized reading, feel free to request through my Hipsy link in the pinned and on YouTube in the description as well. Okay, I'll get to you. I'll get to you really quick because there's only one left in the queue. And I'd love to get to more people. So this is your queue, people. This is your queue to send another request. Me? Yeah. You. Yes, you. Who else? Is there anyone named Sarah Scold? Schooled? How do I pronounce this again? Scold? Scald? School? Schooled? Please, you know, teach me. Please teach me, senpai, please. I don't see the button. I believe once it's completed, you should be able to like leave a review, if I'm not wrong. The second one. Skull, like skull. Oh, skull. Okay, skull. Okay, Sarah Skull. Yeah, the request you're not your pro. Yeah, it's not my profile. Yeah. It's like it's tied to request. Yeah. It's tied to request. Yeah, you can't just go onto my profile and be like, I want to leave a review on this creator because I think that could potentially be abused. That sounds terrible. In fact, it would probably be abused. Hi, Team Dinos. Hello. If you get a set with tea leaves on the back of the cards, does that double the power because it's tea leaf and tarot reading? I don't really believe in double power or anything. I just feel like if it helps to add more dimension or clarity to your reading, then perhaps it's like, you know, you get a clearer message. You get a clearer message, right? Think of it as like, okay, when I do readings, I'm essentially translating messages from my intuition, things that I feel are true, okay? So think of it as like they're speaking in Mandarin, okay? And I'm translating it to English for you, okay? And sometimes there are words they say that aren't really that don't really fit into English. So think of English as like the tarot deck, the RWS deck. So maybe I add like tea leaf readings to the same reading. So the tea leaves represent like Japanese. And Japanese and Chinese translates better to Japanese, right? So think of it as if you have both English and Japanese, so basically you have this deck as well as tea leaves, then you receive a clearer idea of the reading, but it is still the same reading. You get it? It's not about the power. Yeah, same reading, just more clarity, better understanding of the message. Yeah, but you know, that could be a potential good idea. It could be a good idea, so you can read both the tea leaves as well as the images, but then you will also need to manage to marry the tea leaf reading system with the RWS system, which I think will be hard because there are 78 cards in the tarot deck, and I don't think there are 78 standard interpretations of tea leaf reading. So you're gonna have to someone will have to figure out a way to like integrate it, and that's gonna be difficult. So yeah, but I do like that idea though. I do like that idea. Thanks for bringing it up. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. All right. So we have, oh my god, you're Ray! Okay, thank you for getting a career reading. I'll get to you. Okay, I'll get to you soon. And yes, I will not read out the context. Promise, okay? Get to you soon. I've already started on Sarah's reading, so I will continue. All right. Okay, so Sarah's got literally just put one word here: relationship. I'm gonna assume you mean a romantic relationship, so I will I'll just give it accordingly. All right. Relationship. Okay. What's in store for Ceres regarding relationships? I suppose that's a good question. What's in store for Ceres in terms of like relationship? All right, let's see. interesting card. We haven't really gotten this before, so I'm pretty happy to do a read with this card. So the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups generally means nostalgia. Nostalgia. Thinking of like, oh, thinking back to the past, reminiscing and stuff like that. Hi, BitRT. Hello. Look, everything's doing well. Ah. I see. We are doing well. Thank you for asking. If you like a reading, feel free to request. Okay, I'll probably take a break after I do Rui's reading, and then I'll be back with you guys. Human relationship in general works too. I like how you have to specify the human relationship, but yeah, I suppose. Okay, you see, you know, there's like good vibes in this card. We have the older dog giving a cup of flowers to the younger dog. You know, this sense of like life is good. Let's talk about the past and things like that. Okay, so good vibes. And cups, of course, also means emotions, intuition, and things like that. So it's like, you know, emotionally you feel fulfilled by talking about the past. And with regards to relationships, I would say that it could mean that you're meeting people from your past. Okay, meeting people from your past, reconnecting with them, you know, probably talking about past events, you know, reminiscing about the good things that have happened so far and stuff like that. A kind of, you know, the vibe of like catching up with old friends. So if you're talking about love, it could possibly mean someone from your past coming back. Maybe someone you had a situationship with coming back, or an ex coming back. Oh gosh, I hate saying that. An ex coming back. I feel like one of those TikTok readers. Yeah, but since this card ties so heavily into the past, it's actually a huge possibility. Okay, or perhaps it could be someone new. Okay, oh no, not the ex. These are just possibilities, Sarah. Okay, you're within your rights to just say no to problematic exes. Okay, this is just a possibility. Okay, or it could be someone entirely new, but you connect over some kind of shared happiness from the past, over shared experiences and stuff like that. So perhaps maybe you meet someone new and then you tell them like, oh yeah, I used to do this, and they're like, oh really? Oh my god, I used to do this too. How was it? Were you good at it? And like, I get that sense of like connection. Okay, I get that sense of connection from potential new relationships and things like that. So I would say go for like shared experiences. Okay, go for shared experiences. But honestly, the only caution is don't be too stuck in the past. Okay, don't be too stuck in the past. If you've had any relationships before, now it's not the time to be like, why isn't this like the previous relationship? That's a terrible idea. Don't do that, okay? But yeah, people connect with others through shared experiences. So do that, okay? Open yourself emotionally to connect with these people, and yeah, I believe that it will be beneficial for you. So look out for people from your past. Look out for people who you connect with over shared experiences. Okay, yeah, big ties to your past. So do take note of that, and you might see opportunities where you didn't before. Okay. Now let's see. What is Ceres' next step? What is Ceres' next step? Starseed Oracle. What is Ceres' next step? Wait. Fall into my arms. I'm sorry. This deck's on fire today. Surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. This is not to say a relationship's gonna fall into your arms, okay? But I would say that sometimes instead of being too uptight about what you want, okay, sometimes it's better to just let go of the reins and be like, okay, I will follow what has been set out for me. Okay, I will follow what has been set out for me. Okay, and it seems like you're with regards to relationships, you might be experiencing something very different. Okay, you'll probably be experiencing something very different. So you know, let yourself live through these new experiences. Okay, live through whatever life gives you, and try less to be in control. Don't be like, no, this isn't what I want, I won't do it. Okay, just, you know, surrender your free will sometimes, you know, go with the vibes sometimes, and they may lead you somewhere unexpected. Like letting go. Yeah, letting go of your expectations. Okay, of course, don't take it so literally, okay? But say, you know, oh, I wasn't expecting to meet someone here, but hey, let's see how it goes. Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't be like, no, this isn't what I want, so you just cut it off like that. Like, it's not the time for that, okay? It's time for you to experience more new things, and who knows, maybe maybe in the near future you'll be like, hey homies, I'm attached, and I'll be like, oh, congrats, yay. Yeah. Oh, hello Shadowpel, hello. Is the time getting bubble tea? Anyone else want? It's not like you can give me the bubble tea anyway, but if anyone wants to order, lol. Yeah, and that's my reading for you, Saras. I hope it helps. Okay, thank you. I mean, if you like it, you could write me a review, but not compulsory, but just very much appreciated. Okay, thank you. Let's just put this back in the shuffle. Wow. Okay, we did get another one. Oh, Finok has requested. Okay, Finok, I'm going to take a short break after Rui's reading. Then I'll get to you. I'll get to yours. Okay. Oof. And Blue Phoenix is trying to get delivery. Okay. It's Milk Tea's name. ML, like, but hi Akasha. Was just curious, what are HSR characters? They are Honkai. They're characters from this game called Honkai Star Rail. I'm very into that game right now, as are many of my viewers. So if you're a viewer who plays that game, that listing is for you to ask a question about the character, and I'll be more than happy to answer it with a one card reading. Yeah. Yep. So if you're not into it, then you wouldn't understand what it's about. Yeah, because it's possible to use them for 2D characters as well. It's just I still don't feel comfortable reading for complete strangers regarding characters I don't know anything about. Okay, that's why I put HSR characters initially and things like that. So if you have any ship questions, I could probably give you a read on like the ship dynamics, as well as probably what the ship really needs to develop into full-blown romance or something. Yeah, those are entirely possible. Okay, how's the stream? So far so good. Feel free to join the fray, but please ask something serious, Shadow, like for real. Please ask something serious. I can and I will reject requests, okay? I can and I will reject. Alright. No guarantee, sheep. Okay. No guarantees you won't come to my stream and find yourself banned then. Yeah? You wanna fight? You wanna fight me on that? You're forgetting your place, Shadowpelt. You're forgetting your place, alright? You're forgetting your place. You're lucky Kiko has already left, alright? If she was still here, you're gonna get like what? You're gonna get a 1,200 second ban or something. Okay, let me just Let's see. Okay, Rui, are you here, Rui? It's me. Okay. Okay, I see you have an interesting new venture you want me to read about. Alright, okay. So Rui has a new venture. Very exciting, Rui. Oh my gosh, new venture. Man, this is an ambitious venture. Wow. I don't know if it's like artistic. Okay, I would say a career venture in a sense. Alright. Okay, so this this live fate think this adventure. This venture is a new idea. Instead of thinking that, I would say that perhaps it's better to ask what's ahead of you if you go forward with this venture. Perhaps. Although you seem to be at a state where you can still cancel it, I suppose, but if your heart is set on it, then I don't think you should cancel though. But that's just my personal opinion. Let's see what the cards say about it. Yeah. Shadow might just be left with a pelt. Lol. Both of you to assume the pelt is still around. If you're an HSR character, your place is quite low. Honestly, like, you know, when I think about future partners, I say that like you will be my one. Like if we're in a relationship, you'll be my one and only 3D. You'll be my one and only 3D partner. Okay. You will be at the bottom of my 2D partner list. You need to know your place, okay? That is like what I'm saying. I'm just like, you'll be my number one 3D partner, but you need to know your place. You go below all my 2D partners, understand? And then are you later, Kakala? Yeah, thank you. It's a doggy tag. I love it so much. It's beautiful. I hope you're doing well too, Nanayo. Okay, so Rui, let's see. You asked for what's ahead if you pursue this venture? What's ahead for Rui if she pursues this venture? What's ahead for Rui if she pursues this venture? Okay. We have 4 swords. We have temperance. Wow, big changes ahead. And the 3 of wands. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. Look at you. Ooh, having all these big shifts in your venture. Okay, I'll be a 1D partner. What even is 1D? 1D is just a line. Okay. So the 4 of swords stands for rest, respite, and it seems like you did mention that it is pretty far into the future before you see results for this venture. So I would say that in this time, before you have to really like take action such as like produce the things needed for it, engage with the people you need to for this kind of stuff, it's important to take some rest. Okay, take some rest. And swords, like I mentioned in earlier readings, generally tends to mean schooling, career, all these intellectual ventures. So seems pretty clear that it means you need to like take a step back during this time while you can, okay, and be able to look at things from a bigger picture, okay? So while it may be tempting to just keep working on it because it's exciting, while you still can right now, you should take more breaks from it, so that when you come back, you know how when you do proofreading, you read it and then you take a break before you come back so that you can catch mistakes you didn't catch the first time? Yeah, something like that. So while you can now, ignore before everything gets busy and chaotic. Yeah. And you know, when you take more breaks from this, I mean, I'm aware you're doing other things now, so it's it doesn't have to be a break, although I think you severely need an actual break, but like specifically a break from working on this venture, you know, just to look and see, oh, am I missing anything? Am I forgetting something? Or is there something that can be done better? Yeah, a rest is essential, or like a break to give fresh eyes, you know? It can also mean like, you know, you ask someone else to come in while you're resting from it and be like, hey, what do you think? That's a great idea. And temperance. Now, temperance usually shows like cups, an angel pouring water from one cup into another, and like vice versa. So it's all about the balance, okay? It's all about the balance, right? Major arcanas tend to mean very big shifts, okay? So I see the concept of balance showing very strongly in this new venture. So it seems like you already have a strong idea of the core part of this venture. So I would say it would be a balance between like your expenditure, like, you know, your financial investment versus your time investment versus your energy investments. So there's a lot of balancing that you'll need to take care of. And this balancing can also mean balancing your creative energy, balancing what you're currently doing, you know, your current career. It could also mean balancing like family, romantic obligations and things like that. A lot of things, okay? Yeah, I understand that because I'm a VTuber and you're probably going back to VTubing too, so hey, you know? Oh my gosh, like Reese avatar is so cute. Like the other day I dropped by Reese stream and like I missed the avatar so much. I was like, am I gonna sheep them? It's Rose. It's people like you who create and make such lovely streams and who can turn any off into a good one. It's also people like you who make streams and the community like this we're being part of. Oh, thank you, Rose, for your kind words. I really needed to hear that. Thank you. We're having a great time. At least I'm having a great time. I hope you're all having a great time too. You too. Yep, so a part of that balance includes the rest that I talk about. Okay, the breaks, the rest, the respite. Okay, when you're too close to whatever you're working on, you tend to miss mistakes. So take note of that. And then we have the Three of Wands. Wands represents passion, creativity, you know, the spark of something. It's like the spark of something. And interestingly, Three of Wands means setting plans into action. Okay, setting plans into action. But when it's upside down, when you see a card in reverse, it means like some kind of block energy with regards to executing your plans, putting things into action. So perhaps I would say that it's likely that you would run out of creativity, you know, the creative juices. It's likely that you would wear yourself thin in terms of like putting out content and things, which is pretty creative energy intensive and things like that. Like just generally obstacles to being your best self for this new venture. Okay, so I would say it seems to point specifically on the creative end. So like monetary wise, I don't think there's much issue. You've probably already set aside budget and things like that. But as with creative professionals like us, we tend to run ourselves dry. We're like, oh, every week we must do this, do that, you know? Oh, I'm not doing enough. I must do more. That kind of thing. And of course, with such an ambitious new venture, it's very likely. Okay, so once again, it points back to you need to rest. You also need balance, okay? You need quite a lot of balance when you execute your plans, okay? where possible, best if you could get help. Okay, best if you could get help. You want to see the ship sail out from the harbor smoothly, right? You want it to sail smoothly. You don't want it to like fall into pieces before it even gets out of the harbor. You don't want it to sail for a short while then collapse. So if you want your ship to be in good condition, you want it to be sustainable, you want it to sail for a long time, you need to make sure that number one, you build it properly, okay? And number two, you do the necessary things to maintain so that it can continue to sail well. As for what it takes to like maintain it and, you know, construct it properly, I think it's something only you will know. But yeah, rest, balance, and I suppose just more of like the awareness that you have a limited creative energy and not to overdo it. Okay? Yeah, so it seems like this is what life thinks about your upcoming venture, okay? It's kind of just a warning on things that, you know, we've mentioned before, I suppose, like you said. It's funny because our previous talk was similar plans-ish, and then now we're back again. Yeah. Well, Ray, you see, you're someone who tends to overwork herself. Just creative people things. Sucky, I know, but now that you're aware of it, you just have to do it. Yes, thank you. Okay, so now you have your 2 oracle cards. I love these oracle cards. They have been spitting fire ever since I started using them today. So what's next for Ray? What are the next steps for Ray? What are the next steps for Ray? Can you see? Okay, the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. And then we have the Seeds of Mintaka, Seeing Potential, Bringing Unconscious to Light. Okay. These seem pretty vague, but I think they get the message across, alright? So, you know, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. You're an artist, so it's important for you to be in the correct physical and mental state to birth your creations. You know, being able to express your best self. You do need to take a lot of time and energy in order to express yourself in a way that you find satisfactory, in a way that really shows who you are. So I would say do focus on ensuring that whatever you put out is the best expression of who you are. And also the Seeds of Mintaka, Seeing Potential, Bringing Unconscious to Light. Sometimes potential and new ideas might come from the most unlikely of places, but if you can pick up on these unlikely ideas, then I would say that you could stand to save some creative energy if you could just pick out some like potentially good ideas from other people, because ideas are not copyrighted, okay? Ideas are not copyrighted, so in order to save some creative energy, you might want to, you know, quote unquote borrow some ideas. Of course, make your execution unique, but that's just part of creating, you know? And of course, everything we do, everything we create comes from the unconscious first, alright? If there is something that you really, really want to put forth, if there's something you really want to express to the future recipients, the future participants of your venture, okay? Then it is time for you to go forth and execute it, okay? The time is now to go and execute it, alright? Of course, do take into consideration what I said, but if there's something you unconsciously and consciously, because, you know, if there's something in your unconscious that sort of like claws at you to be expressed, then express it, because there's a reason it wants to come out of the unconscious, okay? Alright, and that's my reading for you, Rui. I hope it helps. Yay! I feel like it describes your upcoming venture quite well, so you're in good hands as long as you take note of these potential issues and things. You got this. I believe in you. I always have. Thank you so much. If you like it, please do leave me a review, but not compulsory. It's just much appreciated. Yay! 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 Okay, let me put this back. Alright, so, hi Sarita, Prajapati, hello. Okay, so right now I'm going to give myself, maybe like a 10 to 15 minute break. Okay, about 10 to 15 minute break. And I encourage you guys to like go off and do your own thing as well. But feel free to continue requesting. Okay, feel free to continue like requesting readings and things. Okay, feel free to continue requesting readings and stuff like that. And I think you'll be okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'll be fine. Everyone will be fine. And then I will get back to your request once I'm back. Okay? I better come back to a list of it. Okay, see you in about 10 minutes-ish. 10 to 15 minutes-ish. Okay, see you. Whoa, I am back. How was everyone's break? Did you guys go to the toilet? Because I sure did. Yeah, you know that kind of happens when I have to take so many hydrate redeems. Everyone's trying to drown me. Oh well, I'm back. Okay. So, does anyone else have any more questions? Yeah, I shuffled this off screen. So while we won't like the be right back screen. Hi Kuro, hello. I sure hope your meeting with your dad went well. Or at least okay. You know, sometimes if you're not close to someone, it kind of sucks having to see them. But hey, we are all open to new possibilities over here. Okay, still with him. Why are you messaging me then? Thanks for the hydrate. Why not? Why are you like this? Hey. Cat museum? Ooh, nice cats. Cats are great. Cats are wonderful. Shibas are cat dogs. You know, the small sheep is always very cat-like to me. So, well, pain. Alright, so let's see who's up next. We have Fino. Hello, Fino. Okay. So Fino asks, about love life. Naturally, everyone's always interested. Oh my god, am I going to find the love of my life? Yeah, but this is not that type of stream, so I'll just give you a nice love reading. Alright? Okay. What's in store for Fino's love life? What's in store for Fino's love life? Ooh, I've seen this card before. Wow. Seems like a big shift, okay? Only Temperance is now upside down, okay? Okay. There's this sense of something being completely off balance, okay? Because if the upright meaning is balance, then of course the reverse meaning means that there's something completely off balance in your life, okay? And I would say that, well, Aries is a pretty headstrong zodiac, okay? It's a pretty headstrong zodiac, natural leaders and everything. And I feel like perhaps what it's saying is that, you know, if you do have like a potential partner in your love life, perhaps that might be a huge imbalance in your dynamics, okay? So perhaps you might be the kind to dictate a lot of, like, say, the relationship. You might be the kind to, you know, take action for a lot of the relationship, whereas your partner might not take that much action. They might be a bit more passive kind of person. And well, technically these kinds of couples probably do okay together. It seems like there might be some resentment if, you know, there is this kind of like dynamic going on. Okay, if there's this kind of dynamic going on, such as, you know, perhaps you taking charge too much, you being too on the ball about it, you know? Whereas your partner might be like, oh my gosh, I just want to take it slower. Why are you always like this? And then you might be upset because, oh, why am I doing everything? I'm just kind of like giving a rough idea of what it might look like in an imbalanced relationship. And it can also mean a slight imbalance in that you know, perhaps there's still other issues in your life that you're trying to get into order, okay, before you pursue a romantic relationship. It could also mean stuff like, you know, get your work life in order, get your general financial and mental, physical stability in order before pursuing your love life. So would not be wise to think of a relationship as something that would bring balance to your life. It should be something that can it should be something that comes after you have brought balance to your life, you know, and it's something that will enhance the balance that you have found in your life. Okay, so with that in mind, I suppose you're pretty clear. You should probably be pretty clear about the balance that I'm talking about. All right, find a way to write that balance, whether it's in your relationship dynamics, your like, you know, this mismatch of personalities. Like if you don't like to take, if you don't like to be the one that does everything, then find someone who takes more initiative in the relationship. If there's something that is taking up a lot of your resources to deal with, like, you know, financial stability and stuff, fix that first, then look for a relationship. So whatever is imbalance in your life, I would say please do go forth and fix that balance first. And I believe after that you'll be well placed to find love. Okay, now let's see what is your next step. What is Vino's next step after this? What is Vino's next step? Hey, Vino's next step would be wait. Interesting card. Wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Okay. So I would say that just like I've mentioned, it seems like there is that imbalance as most likely in your life situation rather than imbalance of like personalities and things like that. So it is not yet time for you to find your special someone. Okay. But don't ever think of it as, oh, I should just wait. It's not about I just wait and it will come to me, okay? But it's about biding your time. It's about you know, figuring out what works for you. It's about figuring out what you can do to better yourself while waiting to receive the love that is meant for you, okay? If something is meant to be yours, okay guys, if something is meant to be yours, it will be served to you on a silver platter. You will not have to fight for it. This I can guarantee, okay? So if it's something you had to fight very hard for, you know, well-deserved and gotten, I mean, that's great. Not everything applies, but if it's something you fought so hard for, but life refuses to give it to you, perhaps consider that maybe, you know, life has another plan for you. And, you know, you receiving that is going to ruin the plan that it has for you. So wait, be patient. And in the meantime, I would say focus on yourself. Focus on writing the imbalances that you have in your life right now. And when the universe blesses you with, you know, the love that you're looking for, then I believe you will be incredibly well placed to receive it and you'll be happy. Okay? Yes. And that's my reading for you. I hope it helps, Vino. Yay! Thank you for your request. Thank you for your trust. And if you like your reading, please do leave me a review. But if not, you know, not compulsory. Just very much appreciated. Thank you. Hi, John. Hi. Hold on. Who just followed me? Give me a moment. I was like focusing on my review. Welcome to Shibdom Rules. I hope you enjoy your time here. Hope you're enjoying the vibes, actually. Alright, Kuro, thank you for ordering another reading. Oh my gosh, thank you for your support. Okay, let me just put this back inside somewhere. And hi John, hello. Alright, does anyone else have any more readings? Does anyone else want me to do any more readings? Alright. We got a weekly read. Okay, weekly read. You know, the thing about Geminis is that you tend to have a lot of dualities in your life. You know, you have this side of you, you have another side of you, and everything. In Shiba, I trust. Thank you for trusting me. I really appreciate and I respect the trust that you have given me. You know, every time someone asks me to do a reading, I always respect the trust they have given to me. And also, guys, if you guys are not comfortable with me answering your question on stream, remember on Hipsy I also have offline offerings. Those are a little less interactive. Okay, I'm looking at adding a live sort of like private reading sessions whereby, you know, perhaps we go through a Zoom call and then I read for you through the Zoom call and we get to talk to each other one-on-one. Would you guys like that kind of offering? Would you guys actually buy that kind of offering? I know those are kind of popular, I think. Or would you rather it's like you ask me a question and then I give you a document with like my reading? It's essentially the same thing. In fact, better because I'm good at writing. I'm not as good at expressing myself live because you know it's live. I can't like correct myself. Zoom call, I scared. Like you don't have to show your face. Don't worry. It's more of like, you know, the live thing going, talking to people scared. Girl, you're a doctor. You talk to people all day. You talk to people all day. What are you talking about? But I get your point. My current offerings, let me do a video recording so you can ask me a question. I would do... It's essentially the same thing that I'm doing right now, except that like it's not live. It's not live and it's completely tailored to you. So there won't be distractions like chat, there won't be anything, and like it will be offline and private because privacy is very important to me. Also, I'm a VTuber. I know what privacy is, you know? Yeah, if privacy is pretty important to you, I do offer those. So you won't have to get exposed in front of everyone. They're a little more expensive to cover site fees as well as you know, privacy fees and all that. But you're essentially getting more value because I will have more energy to give you, okay? And yeah, just generally it's you don't lose anything, okay? You don't lose anything. So if you have any questions that you're thinking of and you don't want them to be exposed on stream, I do have those offerings, so please do go there. Why you think I think talking to people scary? Because you said I scared talking to people scary. You literally just said it. What is this? What is this gaslighting behavior, huh, Kuro? What's this gaslighting behavior? Why are you like this? Okay, so Kuro has asked for a general 3-card reading. So about the I'm not done yet. Freaking okay, fine. I haven't even finished speaking, but it seems like this one really wants to come out. Okay. I mean, I work by talking to people. Yeah, that's true. Well, it'd be like that. If you want, you could go onto YouTube and you can scrub back if you want to see that part now. But if not, you could wait until I finish streaming and then you'll be able to see it. I'm ending in about half an hour, so yeah. Okay, coming week. Okay, what's in store for Kuro in the coming week? This card wanted to come out before I even finished my sentence, so I took it. Okay. Oh, I see. So you know how scary talking to people are. I see. That's true. I see. Thank you, Fino. Thank you. If you want, you could go onto YouTube and like find a reading. Hopefully what you did here is helpful to you. Okay? Amy. This one. Hi. Oof. You know, just as a general feel, it seems like once again, it seems like you don't really. I don't want to say once again because I don't. I don't quite remember the previous reading. I only remember that it talked about your meeting with your father. But it seems like you do have quite a bit of quite a lot of things happening this coming week. Okay, we have the reverse 3 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Cups, we also have the 4 of Swords, reverse 4 of Swords. So it's kind of like a lot of things happening on many fronts. Okay, So the Three of Pentacles is essentially an apprenticeship apprenticeship card. So it's a card of like learning. So it's either you learning from someone in a more senior position, or you're the one in the senior position, passing on your knowledge to those who are more junior than you. You see, like these two doggos are learning to build from like the big doggo, the doggo on top of these things, in order to learn how to like build, to learn how to build the building. So when you see it reverse, it generally means that there is some kind of obstacle to this. So either the apprentices are not learning the way they should, or perhaps they are lazy, they are not dedicated, or it could be that the person teaching is not teaching well, is too drained to teach properly. It's too drained to teach properly. Like there are some obstacles to the imparting of that knowledge. There's imparting of that knowledge and that kind of thing. So I'm not sure if you're the senior or you're the junior in this position, but this is what this card means. So I suppose take note of any obstacles, no matter which position you're in, because the passing of knowledge is pretty important in the medical field, and like that's the reason you guys have like residencies. So if there are any problems with that, be prepared to rectify it. Okay, I feel like this is one of those things that if there are problems with it, you should already be feeling it now. Like you already know what I'm talking about, kind of feeling. Okay. Thanks for the pink glasses. Oh, yeah. Now the Five of Cups is about I would say it's about like regret. Okay, it's about regret. You're looking at things you have lost, in a sense. You're looking at, likely something bad that has happened. Cups are emotionally. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with your meeting with your father or something, but I'm sensing it's I'm sensing like you feel like there has been some lost opportunities. You feel like you missed an opportunity. That feeling of like, man, if only, that if only feeling. That's the sense I get. The if only feeling. And when you focus on the what should have been, the if onlys, and the I should have, you usually forget to remember that there are still things to be thankful for. There are still things that have not yet fallen to ruin. Okay, you see the two cups behind this toggle. Okay, there is some stuff that are still worth being grateful for, such as maybe I don't know, this is just an example, but like perhaps you have a troublesome patient who refuses to take their medicine, and their condition's getting worse, and as a doctor you can't do that much about it, right? But at the same time, perhaps you find out that there's a silver lining. Recently your patient's child has moved back in with them, and will do their best to keep them on their medicine schedule or something like that. This is just an example, like like it could be something like that, so that like there's this sense of like there's a silver lining to whatever's coming, I suppose. There's a silver lining, but you have to like look for it, but you have to be able to see it. Okay, it may not be obvious because you're caught up in like why did I do that? I should not have done that, or like I should have done this. There's always a silver lining to the situation. It's like, but at least you did this. Okay, it could be something about at least you did this, or like, oh thank God you did this. Okay, So look out for it and understand that there's still hope, you know? There's still hope. Hi, Haley. Haley, you're in. Hello. It's nice to be here. My name is Haley. I'm fairly new to Twitch and a beginner tarot reader. I love your energy. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Haley. Always lovely to see fellow tarot readers and, you know, on Twitch as well. That's wonderful. Welcome in. Feel free to like ask me a question. I believe the one that asked me a question is already you. Yeah, but you should use like the correct please use the correct listing next time. I have 2 listings. This listing is specifically for like this game character. Yeah, alright. When there is Shiba, there is hope. Hey. Yeah, I'll get to you soon, Haley. Okay, I'll get to you soon. Now let's see. You have the reverse 4 of Cups. So previously I did mention that the 4 of Cups stands for rest, respite, you know, a break from the war that is outside. Okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, okay, no problem, no problem. No problem. Yeah. It comes to the same list anyway. It's just that something to take note for next time. Ah. Oh, Jesus, monkey! Okay, hydrate, thank you. Unshrimp and stretch. Wait. Stretch. Alright. So I mentioned it's rest and respite. Usually it's like a break from the war outside. And, you know, it's a well-needed break from the action in order to like look at the big picture. But yours is reversed. So either you're unable to take a break from whatever war is going on. Okay, I mean, I know work as a doctor is pretty intensive, so you know what I count as war might just be your average work day. Okay, but there's this sense of like being unable to take a break, or even if you do take a break, even if you're given some respite, you're unable to view the situation. You're unable to view the situation objectively. Okay, and it's something that's preventing you from being objective about the situation. I don't know what this situation is, but it's likely something at work. Okay, perhaps it's a junior doctor coming to you with to ask for advice on a case. It could be you know, a senior doctor also asking for your advice or anything. But I would say take note on this in particular. Like it's easy to feel like what you're saying is definitely right. Okay, but try to make sure that you're being as objective as possible, and maybe take some extra time to think. Okay, like even if it's hard to step back. Okay, remember that being objective is probably very important. Okay, in whatever's coming. So to sum it up, I would say there might be some tension and unhappiness between let's say junior and senior doctors regarding how they're treated, how like knowledge is passed on. So maybe, I don't know, there's a bully on the loose, who knows. All right, and then we have 5 of Cups, whereby perhaps there is a situation that has left you a bit emotionally hurt because, yeah, you know, spilled water, right? But there is always a silver lining, so look out for it. And of course, do take note and try to be objective when you're faced with any problems that need your opinion, because yeah, there's always the risk of you being too biased if you don't think about it too carefully. Okay, so I would say these are what you have to like look out for in the coming week. Seems like things might be pretty intense, so do look out for these. And honestly, if these don't come to happen, it's most likely because you've already preemptively, you know, unconsciously know of these and like avoided them somehow. Okay? Yeah, so that is your 3-card reading. Hi, Shelly, and taking more readings? Yes, I am. I'm still taking some more readings until about for the next like 20 minutes. So if you join the queue, I'll be happy to do a reading for you. If you like to have priority, feel free to get one of my 3 to 5 card readings. I'll be with you. Okay, so what are Kuro's next steps? What are Kuro's next steps? Let's see. What do my Starcy Oracle has for you? Next steps. We have the Golden Children, Inner Child, Tenderness, Innocence, Rare Gifts. Wow. Okay. And we have the Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Okay. So the Golden Children. In this sense, I would say now is the time to listen to your inner child. Be kind to yourself. Okay, be kind to yourself. Okay, I feel like this particularly ties in with the 5 of Cups, where perhaps you feel there's this sense of like feeling misunderstood, maybe feeling misunderstood and things like that. So I don't know, there is this, both of these seem to give a sense of like you need to embrace yourself as yourself, okay? Because you're a very unique person, okay? There's no one on this planet who is exactly the same as you. All right, so perhaps the solution to really navigating like the upcoming week that seems to be full of events would be to really focus on understanding that you are you and there are things only you can do, okay? There are things that only you can do, all right? Take care of your inner child, okay? Don't suppress your inner child. Let it be free, okay? Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So if there's any conflict that tries to how to say make you feel like your presence, like your importance is any less, then make sure that you're seen, okay? Make sure that you're seen. Don't let anyone try to like push you down, press you down, okay? That's just not good, all right? So whatever it is, remember to retain your sense of self. And yeah, I think you'll be fine navigating the new week, okay? Best of luck for the new week, Kuro. I hope you like this reading, okay? I hope it helps. Thank you so much. I shall mark it as done. Yay! Okay, yay. Sorry, I feel like I've said a lot that made Kuro think. He's like, huh? What this doggo talking about, huh? He'd be like, what this doggo talking about? Well, what was this thing about the apprenticeship? What is this thing about, like... Yeah. These are just possibilities. Okay, these are just possibilities. You know, after all, this is something that's gonna happen the next week. So, notice me, Shiba-senpai. No, Shiba-senpai. I am just Shiba. So searching in progress, yeah. It's just, you know, workplace things. I don't know. I've been the intern. I've been the junior person. I've been the slightly senior person, and there are always numerous issues when it comes to teaching other people things. Because knowledge isn't always passed intact, you know? You need time, you need understanding, you need better communication, practice to really pass things on fully. So if there's anything that like causes trouble between colleagues, such as, you know, jealousy, envy, perhaps misunderstandings, it can really become an obstacle when it comes to like teaching people things and stuff like that. So what to do? Okay, in that case, I'm going to pause request for now, and I will focus on like I will focus on doing the current request. Okay, thank you. Hi, Acheron. Hello. Hi, Slinky. Hello. Okay, no, I won't pause it, but like, if I get too tired, I will reject the request, okay? Hi, Stinky. Welcome. Acheron, I do see your request. Okay. Yeah, I got you. My phone data's not so good, so stream buffering a lot right now. I see. So sorry to hear that. Have fun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you want to see a reading, it's definitely on my YouTube VOD. You can just go and scrub to around like 2:45, 2:46, 2 hours 45, 2 hours 46, and you'll get your reading. Okay? Yeah, I'll have fun. Thank you so much for the support. Yay. Okay. Hi, Haley. I hope you're still here. Okay. Thank you for waiting. Okay. Do you want to focus next in life? Career, school, spirituality, etc. This might be a bit hard. This might be a bit hard with one card, but okay, I'll do my best. Okay, I'll do my best. So, Haley, are you there? It'll be nice if like you're there while I do your reading. If not, there's not much point in doing a live reading then. Can do a did reading. Lol. No, not like that. Okay, in that case, since Haley's not answering, perhaps I'll answer Acheron's question first. Acheron, are you there? Are you there? I mean, you just said hello like 2 minutes ago, but just in case, are you there? Is you there, Acheron? Yeah, okay, Acheron says yeah, I am. Okay, alright, Acheron, emanator of... I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. What's going to happen to me next week? Okay, I suppose it's just a next week reading. Okay, coming week reading. Let's see. Okay, what's coming for Acheron next week? What's coming for... Ooh. Emanator to the air. Ooh, reverse 9 of swords. I see. Okay. Well, it seems to be moving on from... You seem to be like... okay, so swords means like intellect, logic, and like... usually intellectual ventures, so like workplace matters, school matters, you know, place of learning matters, excuse me. And, well, it seems like you're being weighed down. It's kind of like being weighed down by regret, but you're being released from what has been weighing down on you. So I would say that if there's something that has been weighing down on your mind, you know, some problem from perhaps like this week, or some problem from this week that you're like worried about, most likely at paragraph of no British person is the only thing I can think of. I mean, it's possible that it's like regret. It's like, in a sense, it's like putting down a burden, okay? A burden that you're currently carrying. Like, there's a sense of like putting it down, you know? The coming week, like you'll be able to find release from this burden, okay? It doesn't have to be like regret, you know? Perhaps something that's been weighing on your mind. It could be like maybe, you know, it could even be something like you haven't talked to your mom, and you'll be able to meet her this coming week, so that you're not as worried and thing. Yeah, exams did just end this week in college. I see. Okay. So I believe this is what it's talking about. Since you're in school, all right, then you'll be able to put that burden. You'll be able to put that burden past you. All right. So but it seems like you were really weighed down. So I would say perhaps you could prepare better next time, you know, so that you won't have 9 freaking swords threatening to like rain down upon you when exam season comes, you know. Yeah, preparation is always great. Okay, preparation is always great. And when you get released from the burden of exams, do start making plans. Okay, do start making plans for how you can better approach it. Perhaps next semester, if you still have another semester. You know, it's never too early to start planning. You can of course enjoy the holidays that usually come after exams, but make sure you prepare adequately. Okay, make sure you prepare adequately so that you can really like move on properly from the exams. Because sometimes after the exams, you still think about it. You still think like, oh God, I should not have answered this question that way, or things like that. I don't know if you're that type of exam taker, but I am. I'm always like, no, I shouldn't have answered it this way. I should have picked this option. You know, I don't have another semester. That was the final one for me. Interesting. So I suppose this actually means that, you know, you're putting down your college experience. You're moving past the college experience and like going into your workplace. Interesting. So I suppose that, you know, it's time to really move on, like mentally move on from college to the working world, to adult life. Okay, so seems like you'll be caught up in the process of like adjusting to post-college life. I think that's what's coming next week, to put it simply. So what are the next steps for Acheron then? What are the next steps for Acheron? What are the next steps? The next steps. Next step for Acheron. Okay, next step. We have Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Okay. I suppose in the modern day context, we frequently are told like, you know, once you're in the working world, things don't work like that. Or like, you cannot dress like that to work. You know, a lot of people will tell you like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this once you're an adult, you can't do that once you're at work, you can't do that in the workplace. It's not just about fashion and things, but perhaps even parts of your personality that make you will tend to get really like suppressed by that kind of sentiment. Okay, so you have your unique song. Okay, every whale has a unique song, every human has a unique song as well. So share the song that is truly yours. All right, and also find people who share your frequency. Okay, find like-minded people. Okay, in college you found like-minded classmates. In the workplace there are definitely like-minded colleagues as well, so you can find them. Okay, find them, and you know, embrace that connection, embrace that kind of relationship. All right, I would say just find people you can socialize with, establish your social circle just like in your college days. Okay, and well, this transition may not be very easy. Okay, this transition may not be very easy. It is a very mental process. Okay, there are a lot of adjustments mentally more than physically. So I would say take care of yourself during this time. Okay, find like-minded people. Okay, during this process, even before you enter the workplace, it could be like-minded people who are like also looking for jobs, people who can really help you navigate this. Yeah, find them, you know, make connections with them, and this process can be made a little easier. Okay, so what's coming up is a lot of adjustment. Give yourself time, be patient with yourself. All right, I think you can do this. And that's my reading for you. Thank you for your request and your trust in me. I'll mark this as done. If you like it, feel free to leave me a review. It's not compulsory, but very, very much appreciated. Okay. Hi, Mercenary. Hello. I love that emote. It's just soju. Drunk Vtuber on soju. Alright. Okay, then Haley, are you here? Haley Erin? Are you here? Are you back from wherever you disappeared off to? Because like it's your turn. You know, it's your turn. Haley, bangs gong, dong 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 dong, Haley, dong 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 dong. Yeah, because when it comes to the free one card reading, I don't do them offline unless it's like on Twitter or something. Like on Twitter, sometimes to break in a new deck, I offer like free one card readings for like the newer decks, or like just when I'm a bit bored or something. Well, if Haley doesn't come within the next 3 minutes, then I will just wrap it up for the day. I'll just wrap it up for the day unless someone else has a question. Last chance, last call. I'll probably take one more. Does anyone want to be the victim? I mean, does anyone want to be the last requester for today? Uptime, yeah, that's right. That's why I said 3 minutes, because it's gonna be about perfect 3 hours, and I'm like, okay, if Haley doesn't come back within the next 3 minutes, then I will forfeit her reading. I will forfeit her reading. Oh, what? Should I? If you're not gonna ask now, you gotta wait until like you gotta wait until tomorrow night. Okay, tomorrow night for me, which is my usual stream timing. I got one sec. Okay, come on, fastest fingers, come on. Ask her hold your peace. Ask her forever hold your peace. Forever hold your peace. I can wait. Yeah, you can wait. I'll try and increase the sessions I do during this time slot, because it seems like you guys really like this time slot. So the coming week might have more streams. More tarot streams at this time slot. So I will like do this in the afternoon, then at night I will do my usual Honkai Star Rail streams. Like if hopefully I can do that, you know. And you guys not only get more reading chances, I get to help more people. And of course, if my one card reading has helped you, it would of course make me really happy. If you know you could get like either the 3 card or the 5 card reading, so that I can help you more. Okay, so there can be a fair energy exchange and stuff. Stay dangerous then. Stay dangerous. What do you mean? Stay dangerous. What even is that? Is that a compliment? Is that like what kind of a saying is that? Stay dangerous? Okay, I suppose I should wait for Way Station to do the request. Yeah, sometimes it takes time to formulate the request. In fact, I really appreciate if you could give me more context. I'll probably try not to read out anything that I deem too sensitive. Okay? Like if there's anything you don't want me to read out, you could tell me as well. Like just now, Rui gave me some context and I didn't read it out because she told me not to. Hi, Foxy boy. Hello, I'm in danger. Yes, you're in danger. You're in danger of falling in love with me. Hey, I'm sorry, that was cringe. That was so cringe. I'm sorry, I admit it. So cringe, but I loved it. It's okay to love cringe stuff, okay? It's okay to love cringe stuff. We have those moments, alright? But you were asking for it. You're like, I'm in danger. Of course I had to seize the opportunity, you know? I have to seize the opportunity. Hey. Ceres is so done. Okay, oh my god, what? Seriously? What's with that expression? Isn't this what you sign up for, guys? A cute Shiba girl to like do your thing? Cute Shiba girl to like really just go like, hey. It's like, hey. That's so not based. That's not based. Go reflect on yourself. In the corner. Go stand in the corner and reflect on yourself. Go reflect on your actions. Understand what you did was terrible. Maybe you need a cute Shiba girl to tell you. Just bombastic side-eye. Criminal bombastic side-eye. I tell you, like, Small Sheep does that all the time to me. I sit beside him and he's like, what you doing? Yeah, he does that. And I'm just like, can I not sit here and pet you? He gets up. And I just sigh. I just go like, rest in peace. Oh well. Yeah, but guys, don't you think my okay, it's not really a very new deck, but don't you think it's pretty cool? Like to have the, how should I say this? Don't you think it's like pretty cool to have these pretty cards? Like they're very honest. They came in on fire, okay? Oh, highway station, I see. Thank you. Hi. Well, thank you for requesting a 3-cut love reading. Thank you. Okay, so met someone else trip recently. The chemistry was wonderful, but there's quite a few complications around the situation. Mainly in a crumbling situation, lives far away, pursuing a worthwhile endeavor or folly. Okay. Thank you so much for the context, okay? And thank you for being so transparent. Because sometimes it's hard to confide in a complete stranger about like such sensitive situations. And I would like to thank you for your transparency and your honesty. Okay? Alright. So let's see your love reading. Alright. Now let's see. Is what's ahead if Way Station pursues this relationship, okay? What's ahead if Way Station pursues this relationship? Yeah. Let's say Way Station pursues this relationship. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here. Okay, Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Alright. Ooh. Wow. This one was like, me. Okay, wow. This is a wands heavy reading. Interesting. It's interesting how when I ask about relationship readings, oftentimes 2 court cards come out. Court cards generally refer to external influences, to other people. Thanks for the hydrate, Tortilla. I was reaching for the cup anyway. Let me just go here. Alright. So court cards generally refer to other people, and in many cases, like 2 of them, In many cases, the 2 court cards refer to the different people, but it does not necessarily mean so. Okay, it does not necessarily mean so. Okay, so let's begin. Now, the 4 of Wands usually means usually it's a good vibes card. Upright, it's kind of like a time of like family gathering, you know, family bonds and that kind of thing. So I would say this probably refers to the fact that you know, perhaps it's likely that this partner will mesh well with your family, because it's like you know, I get really good vibes from this card. So likely if you do pursue this relationship, it seems like it seems like you won't really have to worry about whether your family likes her, or will she fit well with your family. I mean, you already mentioned she has good chemistry with you, so she seems to be a good fit for you and your family emotionally wise, and generally just a pretty good fit. Okay, so based on that alone, that's one thing you don't have to worry about. Hi Tortilla, have a good stream. Came here to hop by. Yeah, sure. Thank you for dropping by, Tortilla. Much appreciated. Okay, Knight of Figures. Okay. Oopsie. Let's wait for Wei to come back from the ads. Oops. No, but like Twitch is not very good about like the ads, so I'm like, Okay, let's just wait for Wei to come back. Wei, if you're back, please say you're back. Hold on. Back away. Alright. Since this is Wei's reading, I need to wait until they're back. Bezos intruding. Oh my gosh, yes. Bezos is intruding. Oh my god. Bezos be like a tarot reading, and I'm like, it's a paid tarot reading, and he's like, paid tarot reading on my platform? Nah. I'm taking some of that money. Okay, I'm glad. Alright, welcome back, Wei. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is a figure that seems to is very ambitious and aggressive in chasing material possessions. So it's most likely a young person who wants to have a good career, wants to aspires for financial stability, aspires to really set themselves up materially. Okay, this describes a figure like that. Yeah, this describes a figure like that. And then for the reverse King of Wands, okay, understand that no matter what the title, for example, King, Queen, Page, or Knight, these are not gendered. Okay, these are not as gendered as you think they are. This does not necessarily refer to a man. Okay, it referring to like qualities. Okay, the divine feminine qualities, the divine masculine qualities. So masculine is more about action. Feminine is more about passiveness. Okay, so don't think of it as like a very gendered discussion. Think of it as like the qualities of that suit. So Wands is about passion, it's about creativity, and the King of Wands is a very, very honest person. I would say he's very honest, he's very straight to the point, he gets things done. Okay, he doesn't have any room for like wishy-washy people. Okay, he's someone who's like, okay, I say what I mean what I say, I get things done. Okay, but reversed, he becomes someone that hides his intentions. He becomes someone that perhaps doesn't really say what he means. Okay, He becomes someone that loses his passion. He becomes someone that, you know, starts to show his slightly dishonest and like his slightly dishonest self, a lack of passion. I'm not saying dishonest as in like cheating or anything, but dishonest as in perhaps not telling the whole truth, you know, in a sense that's not telling the whole truth. Someone whose passion kind of fizzles out, okay? Yeah. So I don't know, I get the feeling that like these two probably represent like the two of you, perhaps the two of you, and damn. All right. So I would say that this woman that you're after, she seems to be very compatible. Okay, she seems to be very compatible, good chemistry and everything. But perhaps the relationship dynamic between the both of you could face potential issues because you have someone who is very ambitious, someone who's really on the building. It's like not on the building, it's like someone who's really aggressively building themselves up, you know, probably someone that currently still doesn't have much, someone who is still pursuing a career and things like that. And then you have someone who is pretty established, someone in the position of king is very established, but could potentially not mesh well with someone who's still building themselves. Because usually you want to find someone who's on the same level as you, okay? So in this case, I would say someone who is perhaps in a more stable situation, perhaps someone who doesn't quite live as far away as you, because these are potentially pretty big issues and could bring out the worst qualities of the King of Wands, which is that, you know, you lose passion for the relationship, you start to not be able to tell her what you really feel about all these difficulties, what you really feel about her, and that kind of thing. And well, it's, I guess in a sense there's this different power level. Would I be right to say that perhaps there is this kind of dynamic between you and her? Is there something like that? Yeah, let me take a break. Drink water. Oh my gosh. Because ultimately, like what the tarot reading can do is to give you insight on like potential problems, potential relationships and that thing like that. But also if we're okay, similar levels of financial career achievement, but there is an age gap. Okay. There is an age gap. I suppose this is kind of like referring to the age gap. Okay, now that we've gone through all of this, perhaps this is not so much referring to family as it is referring to the fact that yes, you guys will be happy pursuing this relationship, but you know, there's this difference, there's this age gap dynamic that you guys will have to take note of, okay? If you guys are like similar career levels, then this could also mean that your views on money, your views on material things might be a bit different. So perhaps for example, you're more frugal, she is more of a spendthrift. These may not be completely bad, but you know, it could be a different take on financials, which are very important for any couple. Excuse me. And it could also there could also be a slight difference in like levels of a passion, amount of resources you invest in this relationship, you know? You have to be careful of that. But yeah, it seems like the financial thing and the age gap is probably one of the key, like your views on your views on finances, okay? Your views on finances, your views on perhaps what you're passionate about in life, your world views. So these are things that you need to get out of the way first. Okay, you need to get out of the way first. And well, I'm not sure what situation it is she's in. I'm not sure about like her living far away, but I suggest that you be honest. I would suggest that you be very honest about her, honest with her about all these, you know, like asking, oh, how do you plan to approach this situation? Okay, will it be solved at any point in the future? If it's a deal breaker, does she plan to move closer? Do you plan to move closer to her? Or like, what's your plan for the long distance relationship? Okay, these are things you have to be extra honest about with her if you want this relationship to go forward. Okay, but I feel like this relationship is not like, I wouldn't consider it a lost cause. It's just that these are the things you have to take special note of if you really want to make it work. And you know, it's never a single possibility. You can try and it might work out for a short while and then fail to work out in the long term. Or maybe it will work out in the long term and you'll be happy. Like, there is no one way to go about it. I can't really make that decision for you. But I hope this sheds some light on the situation for you, you know? So basically, there seems to be compatibility, you know? There's compatibility between both of you, so that's not a problem. Do ensure you're on the same page with regards to like financials, and also be very, very honest about your thoughts and about what you want out of the relationship, okay? Because these are pretty important points. All right, and I believe that whatever you get from this conversation, this very important conversation, will help you decide if it is worth pursuing as like a long-term relationship, which seems to be what you're looking for. Okay. All right. So let's see what are your next steps. Okay, what are Wei's next steps with regards to his love reading? Okay, what is Wei's next steps? This one doesn't want to come out. Wait. Okay, let's see. I'll arrange it nicely. Yeah. I remember. So plan the fated life versus the destiny life. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. And your second one is We the Hathor's Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. Okay. Interesting. So plan the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay. Perhaps you have an idea of like where you want to take the relationship. You know, you have a very solid idea of where you want to, what kind of relationship you want, what kind of person you want, and like you have all these like, yes, this is exactly what I want, this is exactly what I want, this is exactly what I want, and this is exactly how I'm going to go about doing it. Okay, perhaps you have some kind of idea like that, right? It could also manifest in your kind of attitude, but there is a slight difference in terms of like what you have decided you want to do versus what you are meant to do. Okay, so perhaps you have decided I want a partner that is like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay, but life doesn't just work that way. Yeah, that tracks. Right? You seem to be a person who knows what you're doing. Okay, but sometimes it you know, the world doesn't really work that way. Just because you know what you want doesn't mean you're gonna get it exactly how you want. Okay, so I suppose what this card means is to remember that there is a path that, you know, you want to walk on. There is a path that you were meant to walk on. And it doesn't prioritize, okay? It doesn't prioritize either way. It doesn't prioritize like either way, okay? Because there are many possibilities, right? But I would say that let go a bit, okay? Let go a little bit, okay? Of course, have your non-negotiables, but be open to trying out new things. Be open to where the universe leads you, but also carve out your own path, okay? Be open, but you know, set those non-negotiables in place. And perhaps you might meet someone you don't expect, you know? Maybe you told yourself, oh, I don't want someone who talks too much. But then you realize, oh my gosh, you've fallen in love with someone who does talk too much because she's just so attractive when she talks so much. You know, just an example. Like, just don't be too, just don't box yourself in, you know? Don't box yourself in. Essentially, there are plans made for you, but just be open to those plans, you know? Okay, we then have Taurus, need love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. The beginning of a relationship is always the birth of something new, okay? The birth of like a united front, the birth of a couple, the birth of a beautiful relationship, all right? Understand that whatever happens, you are loved and you are capable of giving love, okay? And you know, self-love is just as important as the love that you give your loved ones, whether it's your romantic partner, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, okay? You are loved by the universe and your loved ones are loved by you. So it's important to establish that love doesn't always go one way, it goes both ways, okay? So make sure you give yourself enough self-love in order to make the relationship run, okay? If you don't love yourself enough, yeah, the relationship's not going to work out that well anyway, okay? Remember to love yourself before you love someone else. That is essentially what it's saying, okay? Yes, and that is my reading for you. Thank you so much for your request. I appreciate it. I hope it helps you, okay? I shall mark it as done. If it has helped you, please do leave me a review, but that's not compulsory, it's just much appreciated. Yay! Thank you. The value of love, yeah? I feel like this card is a little harder to read, but at the same time we have to understand that we are loved by the universe, okay? We are loved by the universe. We always are being watched over no matter what steps we take or anything. Sometimes it feels like we're unloved. Sometimes it feels like, you know, we have been forsaken. But we still have to believe that we are loved, okay? That is one of the most important things. Understand, guys? Understand? It's always important to be loved. Wonderful, thank you. Some good concerns to think about, yeah? You're welcome, Wei. I'm just glad that it has helped you. Yeah, I know long distance relationships are tough. Okay, I feel you. I mean, not that I've ever been in a long distance relationship, but I understand it's tough. It's hard, okay? It's so hard. I hear complaints from my friends who are in long distance relationships. It's painful. Yeah. It's painful. You want to see them, you want to be with them, but you know, distance separates you. Or like you said, that slightly unnamed situation, it's difficult, you know? Life is not a bed of roses. I wish it was though. But you know, roses have thorns. So even if life was a bed of roses, it's gonna be painful when you accidentally... What the fuck? What the hell? Whose door was that? Yeah, someone's door just shut in the house, and that scared the shit out of me. Sorry. Life isn't a bit of sheeps. Hey, a bit of sheeps would be really, really soft. You see, you can lie on my thighs. Life isn't a bit of sheep's thighs. That's what I would say. Life isn't a bit of sheep's thighs. Hey. Okay, one last call. Haley, are you there? If you're not there, then I will forfeit your reading. Like, at no cost to you. I'll just forfeit it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't think she's here. I genuinely don't think she's here. Hi guys, I think I didn't show you, but this is also slightly gold. You see it's slightly shiny? It's slightly shiny, guys. Like it's a bit shimmery. The side is gold gilding, so naturally shiny. But there's like gold printing. The print is kind of gold. I love it so much. And if you look carefully, see, it's doggo. It's doggo. It's the yin yang doggo. It's yin yang doggo. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. It's so cute. It's so cute. Like, look at the art. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. I should also show you. This. The bags are very nice. It's huge, by the way. It's huge compared to like the Pterodacty. It's so much larger. Help. It's so much larger. It's larger than the affirmations deck. And the images, I would say they are not of this world in a sense. Because there's the Starseed Oracle. Essentially, the Starseed Oracle is about like star seeds. Star seeds are according to what the deck makers say, star seeds are people who are not of this world. They come from like different worlds and they're born here to learn something. So if you ever feel like you don't really belong where you are, even though you should, there's a chance that you're a star seed. So that's why this deck seems to tackle more overarching themes such as, you know, surrender, I don't know, boundaries, like healing, expressions, you know, portals and that kind of thing. So I think it's a pretty good it's a pretty good deck. So tomorrow I'll be using it as well. All right. So for you guys, if you want to see more of like my tarot reading sessions, feel free to come tomorrow. Tomorrow's time slot will be a bit different. Instead of like 2 p.m. GMT plus 8, it'll be 9:30 p.m. GMT plus 8, which is what? GMT, not GMT. Give me a moment while I go to my profile and try to read what I've written here. PST 5:30 a.m. I'm sorry about that. JST 10:30 p.m. So that's my usual stream timing. Those of you who are only available during my usual stream timing, please come tomorrow. If not, I will try to put more tarot reading streams at this timing next week. Okay? Then I will see you guys. Hey, okay, I'll see you guys. Now's a good time to end. So those of you on YouTube, thank you for coming. Those of you on Twitch, please stay with me. I will send you guys off to someone else. Okay? Yes. Okay, I'll decline. Others. Let's see. Feel free to come back more. I didn't. So I want to decline this request, but I didn't. I have. Okay, decline. All right. Let's see. Okay. Otsuyori, guys. Otsuyori. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye.